welcome to BrownDust 1.5th anniversary special stream for you guys. I'm G Clef, and with me we have Mia from Nailways. Hi, how are you doing, Mia?
Oh, I'm doing great. How about you?
I am going to be doing great because we're about to have this special stream live for all of you guys. We have so many of you already. Hi, let's go, popcorns, poggers, English speakers on the broadcast. That's right, we opened up a little bit earlier to say hi before the Korean side of things because we will be receiving the feed from Korean side and we will deliver every little detailed things for you guys. It's the first time having a global broadcast, so please be easy on us. We might miss a little bit, but everything will be covered. We will try to do our best to cover what's going to be delivered from the updates from the developers. A lot of hype, Pog, hell yeah. It's an actual live, yes.
Yes, we are going live right now.
Yes, you've been playing games. It's an actual live. We're only apart by 3-4 seconds. It's actual live time. We opened up a little bit just to say hi to you guys for the Korean side of things. And BrownDust is known to communicate so well between the users. Developers always, they open up mini live sessions. But having us, I think it's better than just scribbles up on top being live translated with letters.
That's right. We can share our own thoughts and how we felt about the new updates and everything. So I'm feeling a little more excited than usual.
A little bit. I'm excited as yes. I'm so hyped. I pre-registered with 4 emails because I wanted to keep all the tickets. For me, about 6 months in, not since the beginning, but
so
about 6 months in.
You're like a mid-newbie, mid-bee, some kind of...
I just hit 1,000 achievements, so I'm getting there, but you're still considered a newbie before 2,000 achievement, right?
Of course.
So, okay, so I'm a newbie, but okay. We're going to get this through, and I hope you guys are all excited. We just had one of the big events at AGF in Korea last weekend, but for all of you guys out there who might have missed the offline event, that's exactly why we are here to deliver what's about to come for the 1.5th anniversary. So we're not going to speak too much more into details, but once you get into the actual broadcast, we will come back and deliver a lot of the translations and our reactions from the main stage. So stay tuned, we will be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back, everyone. Again, I'm G Clef. This is Mia. We will be bringing you the official global broadcast for everyone.
Woohoo!
Scream it out loud. It's time for the first official global broadcast with people.
Okay, so there's this cute beauty and business manager Jong-ho Kim appearing on the stage.
브라운더스트 2 방송 찾아주셔서 정말로
Thank you, everyone, for coming to
네.
1.5th
저희가 이렇게
anniversary
오디션
special
맞이해서
live stream.
다양한 방송으로 이제 보여드릴 것들 준비 많이 해봤는데
We have a lot. We made a lot of preparations
저희 이제
to show you
다른
guys
참가자분들
for the live
오셔서
broadcast. We
진행해
will
보도록
bring out
하겠습니다.
all our guest developers on
같이
stage.
함께 해주실 저희 준이님과
Let's call them one by one.
하겠습니다.
And let's call Junie first,
나와주시죠.
the main PD, and also Origami.
뒤에서 당연히
Oh,
앞으로
coming from the
나와주시는
back of the
Ooh.
stage, the screen folded.
I can definitely see Origami being an
That's a-
extrovert.
Guys, that's Origami.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
근데 지금 종원님은 어디?
Where's Showon?
Yeah, where's Jong-won?
긴장하시는 거 아닌가요?
Did you leave him behind?
아 약간
No one left behind,
저희
everyone.
안에서는 같이 안 나오신 거예요?
짬안 됐다는
He went to the restroom.
길을 걷는 거는 좀 그렇고.
I don't walk with him.
He's too young to join them.
Oh, he's too
He's
young.
still a newbie.
또 식상한 등장.
Oh, perhaps.
Maybe it might be.
Maybe it's the Yuridori, the Ukdori.
어딨죠?
But isn't that a little too corny?
누군가요?
자, 종호님 나와주시죠.
Well, I think we all know by now.
And ta-da!
Ta-da!
Here comes Jong-won. It seems
Magic.
the costume is pretty heavy.
It seems like it. He couldn't lift it.
Whoa.
봤는데
I want to try. I want to try that first.
또 준이님
Maybe you can after this one.
Oh, really? I don't think I fit. I need to lose a little bit. Thanks for translating.
셋만 나와 있는데
Of course, we'll bring. It'll be hours of translation, so make sure to watch the entire thing.
Please.
어색하게 연기하느니 그냥 제가
어쩌다가 탈수.
So even the chat, the Korean side already knew that was going to be Sangyeon coming out from the Ukdori.
사인회 때 이제 대표님이 윽돌이 탈 쓰고 나타나셨을 때 사실 그 너무 부러워가지고 저도
Yeah, when our
해보고
PD
이렇게, 네,
Junie
결정을
came out
이번에
from the costumes, I wanted to try that myself, as he tried it at AGF last weekend.
네, 굉장히 또 약간 귀여우시니까
맞아요.
이정타는 약간
You're very cute. Oh, look,
부모님은
some
좀
hip
귀여우시니까
jeans. You
Yeah,
can
it
see.
looks hip hop.
Uh-huh.
You know, like
It
the
looks way
90s
too
vibe.
big, though. Way too big.
전 열심히 준비했는데 네, 좀 재밌는 오프닝이 되었으면 좋을 것 같고요.
And
네.
also opening, just a little bit of surprise, but that's possibly the smallest size surprise of the day. So let's say hi, one by one.
특별한 날 여러분들과 함께 할 수 있어서 정말 좋습니다. 안녕하세요.
It's so happy to join all of you guys in this special day.
이준희입니다. 반갑습니다.
He's a producer, Junie Lee.
네, 인사드리겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 스토리텔러 서종원입니다.
Hello, everyone.
다리가 잠깐 나왔는데 다리가
잠깐만
아직
다리
윽돌이 다리가
이거 카메라에 좀 볼까요?
아니 잘 어울립니다.
아직 하체는 윽돌이가 유지되고 있거든요. 네, 저도 인사드리겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 택경이 한상혜입니다.
Hello, I am Origami, illustration
좀 더 뭔가를 준비하셔야 될 것
lead.
같은데 종호님도 저렇게 열심히 준비하시는데
저는 괜찮습니다.
괜찮아요. 아직 나는
And Origami, I'm okay. He can do all the hard work on the side,
그렇죠?
and I will show on stage and prove later.
네, 오늘 이렇게 저희가 좀 나름대로 큰 무대를 준비해봤고요.
So we've got potentially the biggest size stage for the broadcast so far. That's 1.5, 1.5th anniversary.
잡아주시겠어요?
And can you
Whoa,
the camera
that's
grab
a
the
pretty
entire
large
stage?
wheel.
보이시나요? 네, 이걸 한번 가운데로 가져와 보고
Guys,
종원님은
wheel
그 사이에
with
한번
currencies,
정비해 주시기 바랍니다.
spotted,
Whoa, wait.
spotted diamonds, crystals,
Is
draw
that
tickets.
10 draw tickets?
Yeah, I see 5 draw tickets and 10 draw tickets. Guys, do you see the draw tickets?
네,
Diamonds,
정말 심혈을 기울여서 만든
red slimes. Take that off.
소리가 있어가지고.
Red slimes.
We got crystals?
Crystals.
Wait, is that Tear of Goddess?
Yeah, Tear and
네, 종원님 오면은
some a few other currencies.
저희가 1.5주년을 맞이해가지고 좀 재미있게 어떻게 좀 방송 아이템을 좀 만들어 볼까 하다가
So we
돌림판을
really brainstormed. We tried hard
방송
to
중에
make this entertainment.
이 돌림판을 돌려가지고
So whenever we have a chance, we will spin the wheel,
전부 저희
and whatever we get, we will give it to everyone. everyone,
있는지 색조님께서
whatever
간단하게
comes
설명
out,
한번
whenever we
해주시겠어요?
spin it.
일단 뭐 보이시는 아이콘들.
So let's go around and
Take a look at what
Diamond.
rewards we have
Okay.
in the wheel.
so we have diamonds, the refining powder, refining crystals,
500,000
Gold.
gold.
보라색으로 돼 있네요.
그리고
the tier of goddess.
여기 느낌표.
I wonder what that was.
뭐가
It's-
나올지 저도
it's-
까봐야 할 것 같거든요.
네.
Minus million gold on everyone's accounts.
Ooh, that's scary. What if I don't have that much?
Minus, I'm not gonna touch diamonds. Minus 1,000 gold on
1,000
everyone's
gold.
account.
1,000 gold, that's a little too less, I guess.
I know everyone's skimming tickets.
Tickets!
여신의
Tickets!
10개 그냥 지급되는 건가요?
선물로 드리는 거죠.
당연하죠. 근데 여신의 눈물을 원하실까?
So I'm sure-
어떤 열장을 원하실까? 약간
뭐
I'm not sure if everyone wants the tier or the draw tickets.
뭐든 다
For me, I would want the draw tickets.
I want both. So whatever we get, we will send it to everyone
어차피 뭐 거기 뒤에서
immediately after the broadcast is what they're saying on stage right now.
뒤로 돌려서 보여드릴 수 있는데
So there's no limit depending on what we. If you get like 10 slimes,
Then
too bad. We
10
have
slimes it is.
5,000. We will all have 5,000 red slimes then.
Well, that's a lot of slimes.
그냥 어필 한번 해보고 싶어.
It's a lot of level hundreds then.
그러면 이제 자리에 각자 앉아서 나머지 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 네. 가시죠.
This is all being done real time, so we actually don't know what
What
we
will
will
come
get.
out, yeah,
We
right.
have no clue. I tried spinning. It's actually quite heavy, so you have to really put some power on it. So now they finally taken seats. I think we will
채팅창을 보니까
go through the usuals a little bit after saying hi.
So looking at the chat, it seems like our users, our players have high expectations for the spinning wheel. Will do their best to spin the wheel and we can get great rewards.
그런가요?
느낌표도 달라고 하시는데요.
어떤 거요?
Okay, there are some people talking on the chat that they even want the warning signs,
모르게 끝날
and
때까지
we're not sure what that is.
네.
The warning sign, I'm afraid that we want warning sign and it will go right past to the red slime.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I hope not, but I hope we get the maximum amount of tickets, like
But you know,
10
just for
times. Like
entertainment
how
wise,
many? I think so.
보상 말고
Maybe one warning sign. I think that's maybe a few.
네. 뽑기권 쿠폰 코드 바로 드리겠습니다.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey.
okay, we have a coupon code for 5 draw tickets. Make sure to write those down.
아, 그렇죠.
BD2 ANNI 1NHALF.
Only
So
2 and 1 are numbers.
일단
Yes.
쿠폰 코드 하나 딱 드리고 뽑기권
it's okay. Someone will put on Reddit.
방송
Someone will have them all together on Reddit sometime.
5장 가져가
Make sure to type it in chat so I can copy paste after the broadcast. Okay?
Okay.
선물을 드릴
So we will continue. They will continue to have these type of like pop up at random time during the broadcast. So make sure to type it in. Type in the coupon in the game. That's in-game coupon, guys. So make sure to go in game and type it in.
어떤 순서로 간단하게 진행되는지 준희님께서 좀 소개해 주시면 좋겠습니다.
So finally, let's
Okay, we have
go.
the content list of what's going to happen in today's live stream. So today's broadcast is divided into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we'll introduce the merch released to celebrate the 1.5th anniversary. We'll also provide details about the updates that many of you have been waiting for, so please look forward to it.
많은 분들이 기다리시는
And as many of you all are very much expected, we are going to talk about the new updates and as well as original soundtracks.
여러분들이 이전에는 보지 못하셨던
And
후에 파격적인
following in
코너들이
part 2,
준비되어 있습니다.
we'll have a lot more content related.
특별한 코너가
We have the
준비되어
first 4.
저희뿐만 아니라 함께
going-
제작을 맡아주고 계시는
First going with the content, and then after one, we will have a lot more developers to come up on stage and talk to you guys about the behind the scenes about the game.
다양한 퀴즈를 풀어보면서
And we'll also have some quiz sessions and have some fun in part number 2, part number 1, and also part number 2. So make sure to stay tuned all the way until the end.
해 볼 수 있지만 그 안에
And some were revealed during AGF last weekend, but make sure this is a lot more for the global audience, and for everyone around the globe to enjoy and see what's going on in detail.
목차가 딱 3개인 것만 보시고 쟤네 이거 뭐 무대만
So the
이렇게
contents might seem a little too simple, but you know, like based on the size of the studio and stuff, I'm actually looking forward to it pretty much.
Yeah, it's not just what's on top 1 to 3. There's a lot more.
지역 분들과 이제 미국
So
이제 글로벌 쪽
this is
지역분들께
not only for the Korean side. This is
대만과
also
일본 지역에서는
going out, of course, to you guys with us. And also, there's also separate live in for the Japanese region, also Taiwan too.
보고 있으시고요.
So
네, 그리고 글로벌 지역 유저분들께 조금 더 저희가 소통적으로 좀 다가가고 싶어서
so
글로벌
the
실시간
devs wanted to have a lot more, bring a lot more.
네오이즈의
I heard my name.
Oh, I think I heard mine too.
Oh,
안녕하세요.
oh, they're saying hi to us. Hi.
안녕하세요.
We're here. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
보이지는 않지만
They say hi to us.
Yeah.
And all of you guys too. Global
지하실은 아니고
They
streaming.
just made a huge shout out to all the English speaking players right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jongho having a huge shout out. Say everyone say hi. Hi. Woohoo! Hearts, waves. Oh man, everyone loving the stream.
해주시면 좋을 것 같고요.
I'm expecting. I have high expectations coming out from the stream, Mia. I don't know how excited I am. I think this is the most amount of excitement that I got so far this year, and it's December. It's not January.
Yeah, right.
So this should be a lot of excitement.
This is going to be an awesome closing of the year 2024.
I think so. I think so. I'm having high expectations. So we'll see what happens.
저도 좀 떨리는데요. 브라운더스
So that's saying I'm a little nervous on stage. It's already been a year and a half with BrownDust 2 in service. Being on stage right now, I think I can now finally feel that it's actually real. That it's been this many days since the launch day.
10주년 될 때까지 저희가 더
Oh, Jongho
새로운
said
이런
2.5 years, 10-year anniversary. He will try his best to make that possible in reality. Into reality.
유저분들께 좀 이렇게 어떤 이 라이브 무대 섰을 때 어떤 떨림도 있고
Oh,
So
there's
he
this-
wanted to
10주년을 같이 함께
talk with us about how they're feeling about like meeting the 1.5th anniversary and how they are feeling such like this nervous I don't know the emotions of
itchy
standing in a
feeling
large
because they were
studio.
certainly better during the rehearsal, right?
I mean, like even I am stuttering right now. So
it's always like that.
또 의견을 들어볼 수 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
Yeah, I would like to meet you guys a lot more during not just in the live stream, but in a lot of different ways to communicate and exchange in feedbacks. Thank you very much.
네. 그동안 믿고
and thanks to the trust and support from all our users, the game has come this far. They're truly grateful and will continue to work hard in the future.
색종이님 지금 대본 읽는 티가 많이 난다고.
Hey, Origami, stop reading the script. We can tell. Stop it. You
Be a
never
little
go by
more
the script.
natural. Like try to talk.
좀 격식 있게 해야 되지 않나요? 제가
I want it to be formal.
얘들아, 잘
Talking
지내고,
to,
우리
hey boys, what's up?
이렇게 하는
Let's just have a fun time. I can't say that. It's very friendly, but Origami wanted to be a little more formal. Okay.
But I know as we're introducing the updates,
1년 반 동안
he's gonna
많은
go
노력들이
way high and way faster.
Oh yes, just wait, guys. And Ginny, PD,
여러분들의 응원 덕분이라고
over the past year and a half, it's been many ups and downs, but I truly believe that we can meet you guys again like this thanks to your support. So we will do our best to get closer to our players in the future. And thank you for making us come out on stage for the anniversary.
선물로 표현되는 거 아니겠습니까? 네.
And lots of words, lots of things, but
Appreciations are expressed
appreciations
through.
are always better digitally, right? Zeros and ones, and usually zeros and ones means tickets.
Woohoo!
No, not
I'm being
tickets.
too
Not
loud.
exactly. Not exactly tickets. I just got overexcited. But
고민을 하다가
let's go with the wheel. The first spin of the wheel, everyone.
그래서 제가 신호를 드리면
Eyes in the prize.
주시면
Okay, so he just said that before we spin the wheel,
시작이긴 한데
we have to shout out this word. Spin the wheel, boo. So boo is like a Korean meme
Yeah.
of BrownDust 2.
Oh, it's
Ooh, it's shining.
flashing.
Fancy.
LED.
무거워요.
Wait. Are they?
Oh.
Are they? Come on, once more.
Oh my God.
5 draw tickets. We already got 10 then.
I was about to hit myself because
슬라임도 좋은데
the slime almost happened.
I know.
And that's a caster curse.
It almost gave me a heart attack.
I almost caster curses millions of BrownDust users out there.
네.
I'm so happy that didn't happen. 5 tickets for everyone.
이제 돌림판
So great.
아까 말씀드린
Yeah.
보상들은 저희가 이제 방송 종료 후에 정리를 해가지고
I need to pull Diana. So.
So the rewards will all be listed up and then sent to your mailbox after the broadcast, because there's going to be a lot of rewards, like not even in
Stacked
here,
mailbox
but all over the
incoming.
globe.
So make sure
wait
to
for
close
it.
all the other apps before opening up BrownDust, because your mailbox will be full. That doesn't even make sense, but okay. Yeah, the wheel going to be very fun. That's only one spin. I'm sure we'll have a lot more spins in
Yep.
the future. Okay, that's with the coupon plus 5. That's 10. Okay.
Well,
let's
we
keep
already
that.
got 10
Where's my
tickets, and
pen?
I
lost my
wonder how
pen.
much we're going to have more.
Okay, I found my pen.
Ah.
I got a little too excited, guys. So that's 5.
Okay, so in this segment, they're going to introduce the new official merch released for the 1.5th anniversary. We just show
Oh, yes.
some of these at AGF, but there are also items. Yeah, he's wearing it right now.
I went to AGF. Both
So
days.
there are also items that we're showing for the first time today. So, whoa, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that white T-shirt the one that you're wearing?
Oh,
right
yes,
now?
the white T-shirt. It's got the
The yuridori, right?
Yuridori on the left, and also some designs on the back. But a lot more. I purchased a few more, but I couldn't bring it here. But let's go
Somebody
from
just
the
said
left.
Dakimakura and
Yes. Dakimakura cover. You see
yeah,
the
yeah,
eclipse
the cover,
right
not
there.
the inner cotton and stuff.
Inner cotton, you can get all the cottons. So let's go for the square cushions from the left. They look flat, but once they are flated, they're a lot more in volume. You know what I mean, right?
I actually saw them like in real time, and the real products they're pretty voluptuous.
They're pretty thick, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen them at AGF too, and you will not be disappointed. And if you look in the middle, they have acrylic carabiners.
Caroliners, the ones that you could like hang it on your bag.
And we have the
the-
trading photo cards, 28 types.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, because there's too many, we don't actually get to see all of them, but they're stacked.
Yeah, they're like decked in each other. And I think that's like
The beach?
a large mouse pad. And
Uh-huh, the
isn't
beachside
that,
mouse
isn't that
pad.
the illustration for the summer event?
Yeah, it was a summer event a while ago. And the Dakimakura cover is not a separate cover, it's actually the front and back of Eclipse. So you can enjoy both sides as you lay down, comfy right next to Eclipse.
Oh, we also have is that the Koroto
Koroto.
acrylic stand?
We have a lot of acrylic stands. You have Koroto acrylic stands, the regular acrylic stands that you see on the right bottom. Also the hoodie, the black hoodie.
Oh yes, black hoodie.
I wanted to buy one, but it was sold out. I couldn't buy it. But online, I'm sure it will be available when it's when the date comes. We don't actually know the date yet, and I'm sure that will be revealed later. Those are also acrylic stands.
Oh, I'm actually I wanted to buy those. What do you call it? The keycap keyrings? I heard that those keycaps you can actually use it on your real keyboard.
Yes, I'm a very big keyboard enthusiast. I even switch switches.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I
some
do
level.
customs and all that stuff. I even lube them. When I don't have time now, but I do. But I will get those keycaps. That's a must for the keyboard enthusiast, and they can be like a point, like a flashy points. And what is he doing? A surgery?
I don't know. But he's
Mask?
wearing some gloves and
거만한 표정 뭔데요?
I think they have something I think they brought something.
네, 공개해 주시죠.
I wonder
got
what
Dakimakura
that is.
skin?
Whoa!
Whoa!
무신 마우스.
It's a mouse pad! Oh my god!
Is that a
My
butt?
lord!
일단 그
어디 잠깐 조심해서 만져.
This is
Can you see
real!
can you see my hands shaking right
This
now?
is real.
Oh my gosh!
이게
Okay.
I've never seen
참
a what do you call it? A bud mouse pad with that size. Like that's
See how
big.
tangy it is? I've actually got a chance to touch it right before the broadcast.
근데 이게 위험하지 않은
Oh.
부분이 있어요.
Squishy.
Squishy, but also it's got the bounciness. It's got bounciness. It's very real. It's nothing compared to those mouse pads with like the gels on it. Nothing compared to it. It feels I think amazing is the best safe word that I can say.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll
It
understand
feels
by that.
better than amazing.
이 정도면 걱정하시는 것 같은데. 네.
I'm sold. I want it. Okay, guys.
Woo!
방금 지금 보여드린
Time to save a lot. Time to save up.
각각의 온라인 샵을 통해서
So all the merch
It's huge.
and the
It's
mouse
huge.
pads, they're going to be sold on their online stores. Each of them, they're sold a little bit separately, but still, their online stores will be open and it'll be notified as soon as possible of the information we're
판매하게
ready.
되는데 이제 다음 주
Oh, next week.
Oh, next week!
17일 주에 이제 판매를 하게 될 거고요.
Next week, the online stores will be open.
별도의 공지를 통해서
And tomorrow, we're going to have an announcement related to selling those merch.
So we'll have the official notice
Yeah, that's right.
online,
이런 거
of course, on our official website,
하시면 저희
BrownDust website. As a notice, so you have a lot more detailed with all the sentences and letters on it. So make sure to check that out because you should be the first one clicking on it.
대망의 이제
And I think the mouse pad will be delivered later once they're made.
소개해 주시죠.
Wait, why is Origami still wearing the gloves? And he's
He's
moving
got
to
the
somewhere.
second mouse pad.
Wait, is that a figurine?
네. 저희가
That's the figurine
베스트셀러의
네.
Oh,
that Jungho talked about during the mini live. That's so
she's so pretty.
so much detail. Oh my God!
So that
Look at the hair.
costume must be Shehrazade's code name S, I guess.
되게 멍청하게 나오고 있네요.
조금 걱정해. 아니, 굉장히 좋아요. 네.
Did you see the
he's,
detail of the
he's
hair?
manually spinning it. Oh, that's so funny. But look at the details and how tight the lines are.
And, I mean, like you can actually like feel the
Yeah,
fabric.
usually when for those hair, it usually goes down, so it's really hard to keep them in a place. But look at those details. It looks exactly the same.
Oh, I think that's the colorized version of it. It's so
일단은 저희
pretty.
LED 화면에는
Yeah, this is the gray. That's the gray version, but
천천히 되고 있는 것 같은데요.
yeah, we do have the color
아,
image
네네네. 요 채색 버전에 네 죄송합니다.
of Sera. Oh my God.
저희가
So pretty.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I want it so much. Take my money.
So the
Bam.
colorized version of the image you're looking at right now will be available in the developer's notes that will be uploaded after today's broadcast. So stay tuned for more information.
So do you get anything more? Since you're from NeoWiz, do you get anything more if you sell a lot more online?
Oh, well, honestly, I just have the privilege to watch that a week before the broadcast.
I think that's a big privilege.
I can't deny that.
Okay. That looks fancy.
I know.
Because I saw the gray version, the mock-up from AGF, but it was like locked in, so no one can touch it. You can get nearby, maybe take photos, but it was locked and sealed.
버전도 되게 잘 나왔어요.
But still, it was pretty.
라텍스
Oh, PD was saying that the color version also looks incredible, not just the gray version.
I actually didn't have the chance to see the colored version.
You did?
I didn't. I couldn't.
You didn't? Okay, you can keep guessing with me. I was gonna throw you out if you did, but
반응이 좋다고 저희한테 알려주셔가지고
oh man.
정말 뿌듯하고 잘 나올 수 있게 정말
Can't-
You want the figurine? Okay, if you had to decide figurine or the mouse pad, the butt pad,
마우스패드
Go.
매우 뜨거웠다 글로벌 쪽에서.
the butt mouse pad or the figurine, if you had to just get one out of the two.
Honestly, you know, I'm still living with my mother right now, so I just can't buy the mouse pad. I would be too embarrassed to show it.
그래서
I would choose
The
a
mouse
figurine, but
당연히
Oh man, it's like 90
Whoa,
to
wait.
90. It's like 9 to 10.
I only
Oh
saw
my
one figurine right now.
저희가 노력을 하고 있습니다.
Oh, it's like
Why
it's more
not
like
both?
96 to 4. Oh my god.
일단 이렇게
And I will tell you guys again, because I got to touch at least for like good 15 seconds.
피규어 알아보는 시간을 가졌고 이제
It felt
It's-
good.
It's like
1.5주년
like
업데이트
silicone. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's very mushy and bouncy,
돌림판 한번
and it feels really good. That's all I can say, I think.
And as an insider, I could tell you that the material they're using to make those mouse pads, I heard that they're using it for medical purposes.
Oh,
So
like
the
real
one, yeah, the
medical-
ones that they
Oh.
use for like plastic surgery.
보도록 하겠습니다.
So it's actually oh, that's
So
crazy.
it's actually
It's like the actual silicone that goes like in the body.
Yeah, inside the body.
Oh. We're busy talking, but there's another wheel
Woohoo!
toss. Okay.
Okay, please, 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 tear of goddess, tear of goddess, tear of goddess, tear of goddess, tear of goddess. Ah!
골든 아까 죽음이라고 했거든요.
Oh.
Not bad, but mediocre.
Stop the broadcast. Let me walk to the stage and
또 있으니까요.
move it a little
What
bit.
are you going to do?
그 정도로 수습하고 다음에 망하면 한 번 더.
Well, we still have a lot more spins to
Okay.
go.
Jungho's like, oh, I'm sorry everyone, but I will go sit down now.
All right then. Okay, so the next. All right, so the next segment we're going to go is new updates.
Oh, we have updates. Okay, I will go.
You got a little too excited about
I'm
it.
always excited
그러면
for
첫 번째
BrownDust.
업데이트 소식
Okay.
부탁드리겠습니다.
Update information. Let's go.
Drum
Let's go
roll,
with the first.
please.
겨울 이벤트 팩이 업데이트가 됩니다.
Okay, there will be a new winter event pack updated. It's called Memory's Edge, which is set at a cyberpunk universe. Many users were interested in the image appeared on the screen, and I guess that's Morpea. And yes, that was the right answer. And Jungwon will introduce the concept of Memory's Edge in more detail.
Okay.
겨울 이벤트 팩이었죠. 나이트메어 윈터.
Oh, so last year's winter event pack, Nightmare Winter, to the near future setting.
미래지향적으로
So this event is a lot more futuristic, full-fledged cyberpunk world. The event pack, Memory's Edge,
나이트메어 윈터로부터 1년
is set about a year after the Nightmare Winter.
나이트메어 윈터와는 다른 새로운
So the story unfolds in the new city, Pandora City,
가 펼쳐지게 됩니다. 나이트메어 윈터에서
which has a different setting from Nightmare Winter. So Morpea met her, and due to Rue's sacrifice. However, for some reason, Morpea appears at the alleys of Pandora City with her memories lost. So Loen happens to rescue her when she collapses unconscious, and Morpea starts working with Loen as a staff member at the bar called Vorpal Rabbit.
Ooh, rabbit.
Looks fancy, lots of neon signs.
Yeah, it really gives the cyberpunk vibes. And one day, upon hearing that Lowen's birthday is approaching, Morpea ventures into a dangerous area to find Lowen a gift. And she finds herself surrounded by cleaners in the abandoned Sector 4 of the city. And Lowen heads to Sector 4 to save Morpea.
Oh, seems like we have a lot of art, some things to say from the art team. And Origami, of course, will be explaining about the art. Oh, that's so good.
I love the neon signs and you know those like the warm friendship that I could feel from the illustrations.
And
I
also
love it.
neon by pastel tone. I love it so much. And so Loen and Morpea are the stars of this Winter Bunny girl theme. And he's already eager to show all the buffers, the stories that they have.
루벤시아 레비아는
Okay, and this time it's Luvencia and Lavia. They are set to appear as a duo this time. They look really great next to each other. Unlike Loen and Morpea above, it seems like they'll be working hard outside with their very steamy motorcycle.
Oh yes,
Motorcycle.
next to each other. Yes,
네.
behind each other on the back. I like it.
Okay,
So we have
next
more.
up,
Yeah, we have more. We have seasonal events.
The winter seasonal event is called Goodbye Freedom. The seasonal event will run for a total of 4 weeks, divided into two-week segments centered around a single concept. The first change in the seasonal event is the story presentation. Users have many times pointed out the frequency of illustration exposure, so they also agree that no matter how good the illustrations are, they're not good enough if they're not shown in the game. So further seasonal event stories will be shown as like this, a visual novel style illustrated dialogue.
I think we wanted this for a long time. I like it. I
Yeah,
personally
it gives
like
me
it.
a more immersed feeling.
A lot more work for the art team, but I think we all like it.
Yep.
의견에 저희도 이제 많이 공감하고
So they also agreed to the feedback that many seasonal event stories were somewhat lacking in volume, so they boldly increased the content. So the first part of Goodbye Freedom, opening in the first week, is subtitled Shaded Heart. And the subtitle for the second part, opening in the third week, is called Overheat, which is also Levia's costume name.
The Wild Dog events, yeah. Everyone's saying, let's go. This is so much better. Yeah, I love it. Oh, peak dust.
그런 스토리를
Okay, the seasonal event Goodbye Freedom contains a prequel story of the winter event pack Memory's Edge, so you can find out what past events led the troubleshooters Levia and Luvencia to appear in Memory's Edge. The volume has been more doubled compared to previous
Doubled?
seasonal events, yes, and we paid more attention to the production, so we hope you enjoy the newly introduced visual novel style event pack.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. To more than double in size and volume.
기대해 보겠습니다.
It's gonna be a
Okay.
huge saga.
Okay, I have some time right before and after Christmas, before New Year. I will spend all the time.
That'll be
and
great.
Go through the story.
그 방송 전에
Oh.
Okay, next time, the next segment is about mini games. I think they have a mini game inside BrownDust.
Oh, mini game. Oh, this isn't the mini game on the web.
Oh,
the
no, it's
pre-registered.
not,
It's
it's
a
not.
different mini. This mini game will be in our game, like the app game. I think a lot of you guys will like the mini games.
이전에 말씀드렸던
Okay, as they said earlier, their future plan is to make content that's fun to engage with, yet it's not mandatory. So it seems like the minigame would be the first example for that. Pandora Escape is the title. It's a survival action roguelike game, and when the game starts, you'll battle against swarming enemies, and each stage lasts about 5 to 10 minutes. So the players will clear the stages and acquire skills and grow their characters, and finally challenge the final boss.
Okay.
Within the
that's really
stages,
cool.
you can obtain currency limited to Pandora Escape, which can be used to upgrade your character stats and fight stronger enemies. And in the third week,
그리고 3주차에는 다른
there's a
플레이
different
타입의
playtype
게임들이
character,
추가가 추가로
Luvencia.
Oh, there are more characters, not
Yup.
just one. Okay.
Luvencia will be added, and challenge mode will also be activated. So in challenge mode, you can compete with other users by defeating as many monsters as possible. And in-game currency is not provided as a play reward, but by clearing certain stages, you can obtain valuable items like My Room furniture.
Oh, my room furniture.
I actually like the My
My
Room
room's
feature.
totally empty. I am not a decoration related anything person at all.
Well, I actually love
But
the
I
My
will
Room
play the
feature.
minigame though.
Oh, that's great. Well, I love the My Room feature, so I try to decorate the room as similar to my room in
Yeah,
reality.
so this is not mandatory. So
Oh,
if you want to
no,
have
it's
fun, you can play and enjoy it and receive some furniture for the My Room, but
Yep.
it's not
Just for-
totally related to an actual game,
Oh,
right?
no, it's
so
not.
you can enjoy it if you want to. So this is not mandatory.
This is
but
just for fun, fun purposes.
just for fun, special anniversary mini game.
대명사니까.
I like it. Whenever I have some extra time, I can just go. But instead of reading stories, sometimes if you read too many stories, so many events, you just want to chill and relax and have
That's
fun,
right.
right? So I think that's exactly what the mini game is for.
I'm actually not really much of a good game player, but I had a chance to play that minigame, and well, you know when we play those roguelike games, if you're not really good in the physical, the control, you don't really get that much.
Yeah, you just have to
score.
move around and select the skills,
and I'm not
right?
really good at that, but still, I was able to clear a few stages that gave me a little sense of happiness.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I think it's really fun. I think that minigame looked fun. I will definitely try. Also, another one in week number 3.
어떻게 괜찮나요?
아니 뭐
I think Jungho was
괜찮은데 시간이 없다고
talking
해서
about the minigame a
이부에
little bit.
많이 돌리도록 하겠습니다.
네네. 왜냐하면 2부에서는
And also,
대만이랑 일본
oh, the Korean chat is asking for another wheel spin. That's what it is.
Oh,
Okay.
that's why.
I think we will have
We will,
a lot more
save
chances.
a little more for
I think we'll have a
part
lot
two.
more chances. Okay, it's because we got the coins, the gold.
Keep it
It's because we
down.
got the gold, not the tickets. I'm so sure that's the reason.
일러스트로 그다음에 한국 분들은 이제 어떻게 보면 코스어 분들을 통해서
Alright, so it's now finally the moment to introduce the new costumes. We have a session to go over 4 new costumes, and Origami and Joan, if they're ready, they're going to start explaining.
Okay.
된 거잖아요.
Jongwon, I think we'll do the explanation first.
네, 그러면 하나씩
Okay,
설명해
it's
드리겠습니다.
Lowen, Celebrity Bunny Lowen.
분들께서 예상하셨던
Most of the
로엔입니다.
players have guessed correctly after the image was revealed, but there were,
Celebrity Bunny Lowen.
yeah, it's called
디자인적인 설명에 대해서는
Celebrity Bunny, and it'll be available as a new limited pickup. Oh, that's a little
Oh, she's a
bummer.
limited. Okay. She looks limited. Yes.
Well, Origami is saying Lowen has been very well developed from her first appearance until now, and there were actually many requests to make reverse bunny costumes, but Origami was looking for the appropriate time, the good time, and the good place, and the good character to make it, and Lowen was the excellent choice.
Lowen's very hot. I mean, as a fire type, yes. So I think she's already feeling the warmth.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
she didn't
right.
really need that much clothing at all. And is that a robot? I've seen the from pre-registration site. If you click on the Lowen, like the robot comes out of the back.
she gets a little bit like electrocuted.
Oh, we're moving straight into Livia.
So everyone, so she has this prosthetic arm as she wears, and it has a setting that causes it to overheat during the battle, hence the name Overheat Livia. Okay, so this time we made it so that hot heat can rise. So she is a fixer, but still with that rubber cover top and the high leg exposure. Origami tried to work on the overheating the brain and the dopamine. So I actually love that.
Yeah, another fire and elemental. I'm using a lot of track Livia, but Overheat Livia, I'm pretty sure will be another strong. Whoa, hold on! Morphia is.
Well, wasn't she like the winner of the popularity poll?
Yes, and she's the winner of the popularity poll. She was revealed a bit earlier due to the slide mishap, but she's a character contrasting with Eclipse. She comes out in a costume name that contrasts with Nightmare Bunny called Daydream Bunny.
Oh, so Daydream and Nightmare. That makes a
So,
contrast.
as the costume name suggests, she stands out by being white, unlike the other bunnies. Daydream Bunny Morphia, being a popularity poll costume, can be obtained. Wait, it's already on the website, but
Yeah, but still, it's good to shout it out. You can obtain Morphia for free up to 6 copies, meaning fully upgraded.
6 copies mean +5
Yay!
for everyone.
Woo!
Yeah.
So when conceptualizing Morphia as Bunny Girl, he wanted to avoid the cliche Bunny Girl since, like quite a few have already been released. So he came up with the plan of Reverse Bunny. And he wanted to create a mysterious and shimmering water property Bunny Girl. So that's why he designed like the fish scale concept and a little bit of like a fin-like elements. So he was thinking of a mermaid Bunny Girl vibe.
I can tell. And you just see it on screen that the tail you can actually
Looks
detach
like a
and
fin.
attach it.
And that's a very important factor.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe if you could like read the story.
Oh, maybe that's
then-
related to the story.
I can't
okay,
say
okay,
more.
okay. So she can be plugged and unplugged in a way. So we went to 3 characters already.
And the last will be
L
U
the Luvencia.
Yeah, Wild Dog Luvencia. The last character is another fixer, Luvencia, who forms a duo with Livia. She also appears as a top-notch fixer. And like Livia, Luvencia is also incredible battle enthusiast. If Livia is the brain of the duo, Luvencia is considered to be the heart.
So Origami envisioned Luvencia as a very wild horse. So he actually didn't want to draw the motorcycle, but he just couldn't leave it out for Luvencia because, she's a rider. So he pushed himself a little further. And originally with Luvencia, he focused all his energy on the thighs, but this time he focused a little bit on the torso. And he thought of her as a cool-looking mad dog, but he thought it wouldn't be too bad if she bit him. She bit him. Yeah. So.
Rather than the sword, I would rather get bitten by Luvencia.
Oh,
So
that's right. That's
I think that's a
totally
better
true.
sight than get slashed. I think bitten is a very nice word from Luvencia. So all 4, only Lowen, only
Is
Bunny
a limited
Lowen will be
pickup.
limited. The other
And Morpheus 3.
Oh, Morpheus 3. So other 2 will also be available for pickup later.
And we actually have a secret character. I'm not sure if that's a costume or a character. And Chungwon just said that she is not. She is not a playable character. And she is
okay.
related to Lowen and will appear as a key figure in the seasonal event story. And well, since she is an NPC, he told Origami to, keep it easy.
Lowen's older
But-
sister.
But she's drawn so beautifully.
공개하신 거죠?
네.
They've got the genes.
Yeah,
It's
they
in the
got it.
DNA. Lowen and Lowen's sister.
They pretty much look alike.
큰일 났다 그런 생각이.
I would like a photo card of Lowen's sister
Oh, that would be
for
so
merchandise.
pretty.
Yeah.
이렇게 해서
Or acrylic stand.
감춰뒀던
So,
NPC까지
Oh, Lowen's
포함해서
sister.
these are the
Hi.
5 new
Hi, Lowen's
characters and
sister.
costumes
만나봤는데요.
updated for the 1.5th anniversary.
이미 사전 예약 웹을 통해서 만나보셨지만 이렇게 좀
So
제작
illustrations, the pre-registration website, you got to see the character already, but we want to do a little more explanation and how this character came through. And I think after knowing that, I think the characters come out to us a little more.
그러면 이제 사실은
So now, usually,
후의 하이라이트 중에
어,
하이라이트가 아닐까.
oh, this is going to be the highlight of part 1 of the broadcast.
So, usually we don't reveal the cutscenes on our live streams. But this time, since it's our 1.5th anniversary,
Yeah, usually you just show the skills
oh yes, we
and
do, but
some characteristics.
not the full cutscenes. But this time, it's gonna be a little
그래서
different.
1.5주년에는 바로 갑니다.
It's 1.5 anniversary.
So we're going to showcase the
We go
cutscenes
straight
in a
to-
different way.
큰 거 온다.
The
그럼
cutscenes.
먼저
Let's go!
PV
Open your eyes, everyone.
Woo!
컷신. 네. 함께 보시죠.
Or close your eyes.
Is it SFW? I'm not sure about that.
여러분들의 환호성을 들어볼까요?
Oh boy!
Oh, let's hear him shout. He wants to hear him shout.
Oh! The chat exploded!
왜냐면
Whoa.
우리 해서
Mamma mia.
신규로 유입된 우리 유비분들을
Oh.
박아놔요.
So Origami put extra hard work on this cutscene to make sure that, since Morpea is free, he wants the more and more newbies to, get hooked into this cutscene and play BrownDust more and more.
약간 근데
And
기호씨가
put
딱
her in the first slot for the first turn so that she uses the most amount of skills. That you see the most amount of skill cutscenes too.
설명을 빨리 할게요.
카메라를 색소민님을 좀 잡아주시겠어요?
I don't actually know what she does exactly, but from the
I'm not
cutscene,
sure.
maybe you can put her all the way up.
Whoop.
Morphe usually does a lot of damage, so I'm sure.
모르피아는
This is insane. Oh my lord, the quality is insane.
Origami just said that I think Morpea definitely has some personality issues. Why does she keep bothering us? So he'll have to teach her a lesson later. I mean, she slams herself down, climbs on top of us, and hits us while also touching us. She's a little rude. But he says that Morpea is kind of cute when he acts like that, when she acts like that. And everyone has different tastes. Maybe it's because they haven't tried a good restaurant. So yeah, it seems like Origami
Origami
more and more
casually
great
saying
illustrations.
everything out of his heart and brain.
그리고 다음은 오버히트 레비아의
Oh, and
한번
next cutscene, Overheat Levia.
네, 다음 컷신 보여주시죠.
Here we go. Number 2.
Ooh.
Oh, I like the full grip.
She is like a warrior.
다른 의미에서 굉장히 굉장한 작품이 나온 것 같아요.
It's
Fully
awesome.
overheats
네.
with your body temperature and pull that out with your weapon. I like it.
퀄리티까지 아주 훌륭하게 보여주는 그런 컷신이 아닌가.
I really love like how the facial expression appears when she's like overheated.
제가 아까 과열된다고 얘기했죠.
So
저도
he said like I told you it would overheat.
이번 추운 겨울에
Yeah, I also want that hand warmer too. I mean, Levia definitely suits the intense heat. So her arms or hands are like always the highlight of her cutscenes. And this time she actually brought them directly. So with the SF5 showcasing a powerful weapon, it seems to like heat up the firepower as well. And yeah, he says, I hope you get Levia this winter and have a warm winter both physically and mentally.
And mentally, okay.
And mentally.
And mentally.
일단 빌드업 아닌가요?
That's cute. This was all
최종 하이라이트 남았죠.
the build up for the final highlights.
Highlight.
아니, 일단
하이라이트,
잠깐만요.
하이라이트.
다들 일단 네, 진정해봐요.
Everyone, okay, calm down
Calm
a little
down.
bit. Okay, we've seen the cutscene,
그러면
but calm down a
다음
little
스킬
bit.
컷인 로엔의 스킬 컷이
Okay,
Oh,
next
it's gonna
is
be
the
Lowen.
Celebrity Bunny Lowen
아시죠?
cutscene.
Whoa!
I'm a little shocked.
Is
Just
this
like
right?
Lowen.
얘기를 해야 되나?
We're kind of lost in words, but I want to wait until what chat says.
I know,
Guys,
I-
what do you think?
The devs are all silent.
Hey yo, oh my god, huge. Wow, holy. Jade.
Whoa.
그 유저분들이 기대하는 그 기대치가
The expectation level
He
from our
wanted to
players.
show this Lowen is worth the limited pickup.
어차피 뭐
So let's not think about my
내가
expectation.
죽는 건 아니잖아요.
So I'm not going to be the one getting bashed by the players. Well, sometimes I do, but
미쳤구나.
you're.
일단 설명을 하자면
He's finally crazy. That's not what I said, but
Yeah, the Korean chat just said
What
like
the
he's
PD said.
finally gone nuts.
처음에 로엔이 나오고 강력히 플레이어블로 나온 것도 아닌데 강력한 팬층을 만들고 다음 코스튬에서는 또
So
열심히
from the
달리기
beginning, Lowen created a strong fan base and showed her passion for running in the next costume. This time, we gave Lowen, who has uncontrollable abilities, uncontrollable emotions and sensations. So by squeezing out and filling in the character's lacking parts, I think she'll be the highlight of this winter. He wants all of us to please support Lowen and watch her best performance this winter.
okay. I think the key word there was uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable, that's
Okay,
right.
I think I get it.
한 번 더 봐야 되니까
I think I get it.
준비해봤는데요.
Okay, we got to-
so
oh,
they
all
just
three of
projected
them.
all three cutscenes on the screen.
Man, I wish I had 3 eyes, not 2.
Isn't that a little too
Give
big?
me one more eye right there.
네.
Whoa.
아, 근데 정말 웅장한 게 좋습니다. 네.
Oh, they
Wow,
get to
that-
enjoy it with big screen on the
Yeah,
back.
I heard that that's like an LED screen that they could like see it like
네.
as twice and third the
My
size.
eyes, yes.
Squeezing out and filling in, okay, dude.
나중에
Yeah, but
나중에 됐어요.
we have one more, but we will be saving Luvencia for later because it's too much dopamine, and we will reveal Luvencia's cutscene on January 2nd because if you reveal everything,
It's gonna be too boring too fast.
you might be
조금만 빠르게
that's
진행하고
about 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
About 3 weeks before January 2nd. So wait for that cutscene to be revealed later on, but we got to see 3 cutscenes already.
네.
So
이게 원래는
Everyone keep it down, calm
okay,
down.
everyone, we went through the cutscenes. Okay,
네.
저에게
이거는
let's bring it down a little
135 said
bit.
best anniversary. I know, right? I'm just so hyped right now.
돌려.
Okay,
Spin it. Ugh.
And let me drink some coffee. Okay.
제발
Yes, Bunny Morphia will be free.
오오오오오
Oh, tier 500.
Oh, come on.
다이어 오베이
아 그래도 다이아.
Oh, okay, 500 dia.
I was about to go like
Much better than
so
the
furious.
much better than the gold. Okay, much better than the gold. I was about to jump out of my seat and go to the stage if it was gold again.
네, 그러면 조금만 빠르게.
How could you?
500 dia. All good to go, guys,
Yeah,
right?
that's great.
All good
That's
to go.
great.
경영 컨텐츠이자
All right, we have another new content included in our this update, and it's called Gluppy Diner. Okay, so it's actually
What is
a
this,
restaurant
diner?
management content and character interaction
식당에
feature.
진입을 하면
So it's first is the restaurant part. When you first enter the restaurant, many facilities are locked, as you can see on the screen, and it feels quite empty. Initially, you can use the default currency provided to unlock facilities in the restaurant and assign part-time worker characters. As you grow the restaurant, you can level up and enjoy the benefit of the increased settlement rewards from operating the restaurant. Settlement rewards can accumulate for up to 24 hours, and you can receive rewards proportional to the time left unattended based on the reward projection rate determined by the restaurant's level.
Oh. As you can see, this is the max leveled out restaurant, and it will take about 2 weeks before you get into the max level.
이후에도 계속 골드와 재련가루는 정산 보상으로 받아가실 수
And
있습니다.
you can still get gold and some other rewards from this restaurant. It'll take some time to get to this level.
It has no decorative elements included yet, but it'll be addressed in future My Room improvements.
네, 그리고 두 번째는 특별한
And
손님의
the second
방문인데요.
is
특별한
visits
손님은
of
단골
special
손님과
guests.
인연 손님으로
Special guests are divided into regular guests and faded guests, and some of the costumes you own will visit the restaurant. Regular guests provide magic crystal items that match the costume's property, and if you receive visit rewards from the same costume for a number of times, you can obtain them into diamonds. More important guests are called faded guests. And faded guests, they visit the restaurant with various stories of their own, and by touching a faded guest, it triggers a dialogue event.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, like that.
Yeah, like that.
Nebris.
So like the dialogue events, it will proceed as a visual novel style illustrated dialogues. As mentioned above, the players will become the master of the restaurant and continue conversations with characters, visiting as faded guests in the first person point of view. And after completing the dialogue event, you can obtain their contact info. And if you get the contact info, then you can continue your conversations through a messenger called Glue Talk.
Yes, what you see on the screen. So you have to first get the contact information, and then you will have the glue talk, so you can actually have the dialogue with the characters.
네, 이 부분에 대해서 좀
Okay, introducing the first person perspective for the first time. The story team had a lot to consider. They put a lot of effort into naturally unfolding the first person perspective, and to this they utilized the parallel world concept of BrownDust 2 to give the player identity of a master within the Glumpy Diner pack. They intend to keep the main story as a third-person observer perspective, and don't plan to feature custom of character appearing in the main story as faded guest. That's cool. And, okay, characters appearing as faded guest will be customs from the parallel world concept.
So initially, the new hire Nebris from character pack 7 and Morpea and Lowen Bunny Girl will be updated sequentially. And they wanted to add many characters at once, but preparing high quality stories for them all was not easy, so decided to focus a little bit more on quality than quantity for now. It'll be difficult to update many at once in the future as well, but still, they plan to steadily present them one by one while managing their high quality of stories.
Yes, putting out quality quality update is very important for all the developers. They're really concerned about quality all the time. We can mention, they keep on mentioning the quality, which I like a lot.
Yeah. And he's also kind of disappointed that the voiceover was excluded due to scheduling issues, but they still are planning to do voiceovers one by one in the future.
So voiceover is not yet implemented, but it will be there in the future.
They're still in plan, but not yet.
I can wait for the. It's also a new feature, so they can't have everything at once, but they're working very hard to get everything in the near future. Oh, and our PD just talked about the interaction content.
Okay, so through Glue Talk, we mentioned before, you can conduct encounter events with a faded guest whose contact info you have obtained. And encounter events can be conducted up to 3 times a day, and the use count is replenished daily. Conducting an encounter event increases their affinity level by 1 and grants certain rewards, and increasing up to 10. So the first encounter event in the restaurant does not deduct event count, so you can raise affinity level 1 to 10 within about 3 days.
Okay.
So when you raise the affinity level to 10, you obtain a special interaction performance that can be registered on the home screen. I think this will be the update that many of you will like the most.
Guys,
This is good.
don't go anywhere for the next few minutes. Please don't leave the screen.
Origami will
next few minutes.
demonstrate this special interaction feature.
And I knew you guys would put this on to me.
I always end up doing these things.
직접 호감도를 높이는 캐릭터와
And this is after you get to affinity level 10. You see the screen? You guys hear the sound too?
Oh, I love the piano.
Oh, the emotions
Wow.
when you touch.
So there are general motions, so you can interact by touching Nebris like that.
이미지부터 좀 먼저 설명을 드릴게요. 이게
Let's go through the image first.
오일 컨셉이 있다 보니까
The character concept, it's an office
Office romance?
어떤 모습일까?
romance at night. What would it look like?
어떤 구도로 내가 어떻게 바라볼까?
In which angle, how would I look at Nebris? In the office. It's all kind of came from Origami's imagination.
지금 네브리스를
I wonder what's inside his brain.
유저분들이 되는 거예요. 네.
So this is going to be our point of view. Like literally, Nebris is going to be interacting with us.
마음이 먼저 연결.
Yeah, it's not just image. This is slightly moving as you can tell. Oh,
Oh, like that.
interaction
스킨십에서
feature.
급발진 하시면 안 돼요. 연애도 천천히.
Okay.
연애할 때
Just like dating, you have to go a little slower.
또 삐졌어. 또 삐졌어. 네, 내가 만졌다고 좀 삐져한 것 같아요.
A little touches here and there.
Did you see like her eyes moving like
허벅지
into the way?
Yeah, her eyeballs also move towards where you touch.
And she also blushed.
스파인 팀에서 굉장히 공을 들여서 저희
The spy team worked really hard to get this
모드를
through.
누르면 이렇게 확대.
You can zoom in
And zoom out. Whoa.
if you press the camera mode on the bottom.
다시 보이시나요 이 떨림?
Oh, look how detailed the vibrations are. The jitter from the thighs.
뭐 제가 다 보여드릴 수 없어서 빨리 넘어가는데 이렇게 부츠 같은 경우에는
And if you hold it
카메라 모드 꺼야 되는데
off
부츠
camera
같은
mode,
경우에는 이렇게 누르면
and if you keep on touching the long boot section,
You can actually lower them.
부츠 이렇게 벗길 수 있어요.
and you can actually lower them.
어떻게 다 벗겨드려요?
Oh, do you want it fully
Does this-
lowered or what do you want? How do you
Does
want
that
it?
actually come
How do you want it?
off
When do you want it?
간다.
Oh,
더더더더더더더.
and you can go all the way bottom. Oh, more, and then you can take the boots off.
아예
부츠가 벗어졌습니다, 여러분.
Oh my God, the chat's going crazy.
Whoa, that can't be
look.
real. Wait, is that like, is she wearing tights?
No, it's. I don't think it's tights.
부츠를 신었잖아요. 부츠를 신고
Oh, because she was wearing boots.
땀이 찰 수가
And
And
working
after
up
working so many hours, it can be a little moisturized.
굉장히 촉촉한.
glaze, I guess.
That's why she looks a little glossy.
그럼
Ah.
어떻게 좀
Her
약간
legs.
좀 약간 찝찝한 거 아닙니까? 찝찝이 아닌가요?
그걸 상상하는 포인트가 바로
So-
이거의 묘미인 거죠.
The fact that you can imagine, maybe it's been a while with the
그리고 진짜
boots.
피부 표현에
And also, look at the texture
아, 근데
of her
이게
skin.
저도 살짝 보긴 했었는데 이게 지금 여기서 보시면 잘 안 보일 수 있는데 실제로 게임에서 보시면은
And if you see it in game, it might not be fully delivered through this monitor, but if you actually have this on in your game, you can see it so much better with the detail.
아까 전에
Like you can even see the undertones of the skin.
And after the first, we'll call it stage. After taking the boots off, there's a second stage of the character.
Like that.
Oh!
이런 상황의 단계에 따라
Woo!
네브리스의 모션이나 이런 것
So depending on which stage you are,
어디까지 가?
the more interactions you can do with Nebris.
다음 단계가 있는데
Oh, he just said
So
that
there's
there's
a next stage.
next stage.
아주 요만큼만
And-
보여주고
A little bit.
He's
a
going to
little more.
peek, sneak. He's going to give us a
Woo!
peek out.
잠깐
That's.
아니
Are we sure this is dating?
I'm not
Are we
sure
sure
about
this
that.
is office dating, guys?
I'm not
This is
sure about
stage
that.
two.
네.
이렇게 해서 넘어갈 수 있는데 여기까지만
Wow.
많이 즐겨주세요.
저희 대만 쪽하고 일본 쪽하고
Guys, reminding you that affinity level 10 is required for this feature.
네.
Whoa.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
One of the chat just said like she's wind property, but she's fired up. Like yeah, that's so true. Woo.
알겠습니다. 네, 빠르게
Man.
설명해 주시죠. 네.
It's a little warm in here now.
택조이님
정신 차리세요.
아,
빠져나오세요.
아 죄송합니다.
Origami's zoned in. He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening to the questions.
Wake up, Origami! Wake
Origami's
up!
he's busy looking at the screen. He's like, oh, what did I create in game?
상호작용은
Okay, and the other two interactions will be Morpea
Oh,
Bunny
we
Girl
have
and
more?
Lowen Bunny Girl. Okay.
I
only
wonder what type
screen-
of stages we'll have for the other characters.
Only screenshots will be released just for now, but don't worry. Please enjoy every detail in the game. And he's pretty curious about the playful interactions he could do with Morpea, and he hopes the gameplay experience will be excellent. And I
그리고
hope so
로에는 이
too.
장면은
When he says excellent,
네.
and Lowen,
Ooh.
this is just the image.
이제 스킬 컷신을
And a lot of you guys
연출로서 여러분과 만나게 될 거예요.
love Loen, but not just the skill cutscene.
비하인드 썰을
You can
Interaction will be available for Loen now.
준이님이 임팩트가 너무 강해서 그냥 상호작용으로 결국 넘어왔습니다. 네.
So this was actually made as a cutscene, but later it was moved to the interaction folder because it was so impactful.
Yes, so impactful.
내부에서 이거 괜찮냐?
And those three on the left, that's not going to be interaction. On the left image, that's actually going to be
A part of the dating sim.
yeah, dating sim, which we'll talk later. But the one in the middle, Loen, also on the right will be the interaction. And I don't even know what type of stages we'll have because they barely have clothing on.
진짜 많이 들어요.
That's right. Origami just said,
boom.
like, even in the workplace,
I
in the
don't even know
elevator,
anymore, guys. Just make sure to go in game, pull them, and get them to relationship level 10.
필요하고
I don't even know anymore.
레전드
Origami just said that everyone at the workplace asked, "Are you okay with Loen?" And you know, like he was a bit nervous, but after going through a lot, he thought we needed a legend level cutscene for the game.
Oh, so everyone asked, "Are you okay with Loen's interaction?"
Are you okay with Loen being like that?
만들어내는 것 같습니다.
It's a, you know, it's a
I
little
guess it's
too
okay
NSFW.
since they already
so.
made it.
사실
So he wanted something a little more stronger after passing through November, so he just went all out.
여러분들께
Yeah, Origami, you went through a lot recently, but I think you turned that into your own artwork for the players to enjoy.
True artist. True
And
artist.
everyone saying godlike Origami, and I think there's a lot of praises. Guys, give it up for Origami. He has outdone
그거 보기 전에 터질
some of the late year of 2024. This might
Literally.
get some like Oscar awards. We have graphic Oscar awards.
Okay, so
for the
there
rated R
are
Oscar awards. Yes.
okay, so there are a little more updates to introduce next, so let's continue.
Okay.
Okay, firstly, there will be a full Japanese voiceover for character packs 1 to 5.
Oh, Japanese voiceover! Yay!
We can now say that all packs are fully dubbed in both Japanese and Korean, and he sincerely apologizes to the users who enjoy the game in Japanese for the delay in the update.
Yeah, but finally we have it, so that's all good.
That's
we
all
all love
good.
Japanese voiceovers.
스토리에서
And
많은
also, some parts of the story will be partially revised this time. In some of the stories, many users have some concerns about, you know, the pairings that break the user's immersions or female characters showing excessive interest in certain male characters. So they already knew and agreed to that, and they tried to improve it through gradual updates. So this update they will revise the part where Justia and Gray are paired in the parallel world of Mirror Wars.
Oh yes, this is the Mirror Wars lobby screen. So not this screen will be updated with a revision of a story.
And also in the future, when Summer Night is re-released, the part where Sherazade and Elise flirt with the security guard Eren, that will also be revised into another way. So while pairings do exist in BrownDust 2, there are still, they sincerely apologize for the baseless dialogues and actions that disrupts the immersion of the players. And they will be more careful in the future and handle character emotions delicately.
Okay, that's revisions, always appreciated. Okay, balance time, balance adjustment update, and total 12 5-star costumes. So they will perform their intended roles. Their roles will remain the same, but skill effects will not change. Since the balance of the customs released, some of the customs were released a long time ago, so may need some performance improvements, and they will continue to monitor and check them. Okay, balance updates, I think it's very
good.
important for the game.
And also, there will be some existing character cutscene revision plans. So for Elenir, we plan to enhance the presentation by adding a background and removing the dolls, and to match the standing illustrations chest with the skill cutscene. So they have a little bit of a volume difference. They plan to address the cutscene and the body matching issues for Levia as well. And for Luvencia, they are planning to revise the presentation, such as side glances and camera movements. And for the lips, he thought they were well drawn, but yeah, he now admits it was a mistake. And lastly,
Okay.
drumroll please,
Okay, Livia, Luvencia, and the last one?
Yumi will be
Oh,
scheduled for
Yumi.
revision.
The recent Yumi.
Yep.
It's only been a couple of months.
I think that's really good news.
생기지 않을까 싶어요. 많은 분들께서
That's like a hot fix almost.
Yep. I mean, like many of the users have criticized and like they pointed out, you know, the lower parts of Yumi's body.
Yeah, so Jun이's saying it was actually a difficult request since the contract actually ended. But the business department explained the situation well, and fortunately the IP holder accepted the revision, and it will take some time due to the review process. So just please wait just a little longer for Yumi.
Yep.
It will be fixed later on.
And you guys are right. No more granny panties.
Really good, lots of good news. Lots of good news, revisions, and then adjustments too.
And also, existing cutscenes are also in preparation. As you are seeing on the screens, like there has been a lot of work. Yeah, Origami's just saying like the person next to me, aka Junie, is quite ambitious, so he's asking for a lot. But it's good because they can provide users with a variety of content. But the winter basement, he's trapped and drawing, will be very cold.
Yeah, and Origami will try his best to really put the quality work as soon as possible. As soon as possible, he said that double. So that will come soon. I really hope so too. And there's just a lot of news already.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of revisions, balance adjustments upcoming soon. No details yet, but I'm sure we will have it soon enough.
아주 이제 저희 그 기쁜 소식까지 들으니까
And hearing such great news at the end makes it even more exciting. And with this, they have introduced all the content being updated for the 1.5th anniversary.
Oh yes, he's making a lot of them work harder, work more efficiently with all the updates.
But it would be a shame to end here, right? So there will be a new original soundtrack fitting the new event story pack, and Junie will explain about it.
Okay, we have the OST fitting for the Memory's Edge. It's really well fitted for the cyberpunk world. It's called Closed Circuit. We have a video for Closed Circuit. Let's take a look at that first.
안녕하세요. 브라운더스트 2 사운드 디렉터를 맡고 있는 신상우라고 합니다. 반갑습니다. 이번 OST의 제목은 클로즈드 서킷이라는 이름의 곡인데요. 사이버펑크 배경과 그 스토리를 잘 표현한 일렉트로 팝으로 만들어져 있습니다. 일단 스토리를 잘 느낄 수 있는 어떤 그런 그 장치에 굉장히 중점을 둬서 일렉트릭 요소가 많이 들어간 사운드에 또 저희 팝적인 요소를 가미해서 유저분들이 보다 듣기 좋고 이해하기 쉽게 만들었습니다. 저희 임수미님은 일전에 나이트메어 윈터에서와 같이 가창력도 매우 좋으시지만 가사 전달력이 매우 좋으셔서 이번에도 같이 함께 작업하게 되었습니다. 1.5주년 OST도 많은 유저분들이 기대해주고 계시다는 거 잘 알고 있습니다. 그래서 저희 사운드팀이 기분 좋은 부담감을 가지고 열심히 일을 하고 있으니까요. 앞으로도 좋은 곡으로 여러분께 인사드릴 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. 브라운더스트 2 1.5주년 클로즈드 서킷 OST에 참여한 임수미라고 합니다. 저번 나이트메어 윈터에 이어서 이번에도 불러주셔서 너무 감사드리고 브라운더스트 2 1.5주년 축하드립니다.
Voices echo in mind, the haunting core. Should I rise or let it fall? The past, the shadow, heaven near. Can I choose the past or live in fear? I won't turn to the ghost of my past. In this better cage, I'll outlast. The rocks may cling, but I'm still here. I have a future crystal. 'cause I'm born to serve the dark. Or light the way, ignite the spark. Lost in cold shadows rise. The real pain thought I realize. Unknown past a heart of steel. Her fight with something real. Worst tangle in my heart pulling tight. Do I surrender to the night? Those spark remains is a work of fight. I won't turn to the ghost of my past. In this metal cage, I'll outlast. The roads may cling, but I'm still here. I cover future crystal clear. No longer bound by chains of fate. I forge my path and claim my place. With every step I rise anew. Embracing light, I find my way. Walking through still lifts me
Wow. Now that's some music in my ear.
I loved it. It's a bop. Wow.
이번에도
I like the boom, 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 boom.
I
boom, like
know.
cyberpunk, really hardcore theme at the bottom bass.
It really gives like the vibe of I'm in a dystopian world, like in the cyberpunk universe. Like, whoa, I just loved it so much.
Yeah, I can tell that the sound team really have outdone themselves. I could really get zoned in to the story. I'm pretty sure as I go through the story, the music will just kick in from the back.
Right.
And you can see from the chat, you guys all loved it with all the claps. Thank you so much. The
So
developers
great.
are also looking at the chat, not just us,
이쯤에서
and
저도 선물 하나
not just
드리고
from
싶은데요.
Korea.
쿠폰
Oh,
코드.
I heard
there's a
I heard a
coupon
coupon.
code. Yes!
BD2, 1.5.
어떻게 될지 모르니까.
Okay, we have
5
another
more.
5 more draw tickets.
5 more for everyone. Everyone.
네,
Everyone. Yes.
다들 잘 불러주셔가지고.
Oh,
네, 다행히
someone, please write down all the coupon later on so I can. Yes, thank you.
종료되고 나서
Okay, the coupons and all the rewards will be listed up after the broadcast ends.
그렇죠.
Oh, and we have another
Another.
video
좀 기다리시는
to
것
be
같으니까
reviewed.
빨리 소개해 주시죠.
So
알겠습니다.
enough waiting, enough talking. Let's introduce.
이미 한번 티징을 통해서
So we already had a tease
준비하겠다라고 예고했던 영상이 있습니다.
for this video.
이제 거의 메인이라고 할 수 있는
This is going to be one of the main video for the 1.5 special PV.
Ooh.
PV 영상 보여드리면서 오늘 1.5주년 특별.
Oh, with that, we will take a short break. This is going to be the end of part 1. After the video with a short break, and then we will come back with part number 2.
So stay right there and stay tuned, and we'll be back after the PV and the break.
엣지 오브 데이드림 PV
So
영상.
check out the PV. We'll be back in a little bit.
All right, bye-bye.
기다리시면 됩니다.
네, 꼭 돌아오세요.
More tickets later on.
We still got.
また私と初めて会った時の夢を見ていたんですか？
ロエン、お前を訪ねてきた客がいるぞ。早く行ってやれ。
今行きます。
ようやくお出ましか。俺の最後の切り札。そうさ。幸運のウサギさんよ。お前の運が必要なんだ。
PR に従い清掃プロトコルを実施します。
声に手を出すな。手を出すのだ。私が嫌だと言ったとしてお前に何ができるのだ。何だってするさ。なぜなら私はあの子の姉さんだから。
defeat them. Look away in fear. Run away from the beloved. Burning in nightmares. Just got off the right side. Off fighting the pain. Was no destination, so just walking through this year. But when I met you, I had hope of getting my take over hopes and scares. Chasing the missing song, don't give up, break the destiny. Now I know how to beat the darkness, just running on. Here's I already tried. Look my face, look my heart, everything is waiting on. Put away all fear and then stand up once again. How cold wind is, chasing the earnest hope. Don't give up, keeping my belief on the final page for my future. I will be there. Now I understand. Now take the lead to the light. No matter the most and fight, burning all my life, be the flower as the nightmare. Promise. Tiny light keeps shines on the lonely street alone. Wonder how to reach where it's never known. Somehow hold out my hands to the midnight, cover the ear so slightly and whisper it is alright. There is no more nightmare that chasing tiny again. So close your eyes. Now I know it's time to prepare, fight over. No matter how cold wind is, call the artist hope. Don't give up, keeping your beliefs. Don't know how to beat the darkness, just walking on. It's okay, bright stars and black night sky, blinking down, tears flow. Remember reminiscence. It's the time to give all my dreams and will for you. Take over wounds and scars, chasing the missing song. Don't give up, break the destiny. Now I know how big the darkness, just running on. It's time, tears are already dry, but when I hold your hands, everything is starting on. Put away all fear and then stand up once again. No matter how cold wind is, chasing the earnest hope. Don't give up, keeping your beliefs on the final page. Call your future, we will be there. 왜인지 나의 검은 떨리고 있는 걸 뇌리를 스쳐가는 자신의 속삭임 속에 애써 두 귀를 막고 내일로 나아가던 강하게 맺은 사명을 맹세해 지금은 아직 무엇도 보이지 않는 이른 아침을 애타게 기다려 똑같은 빛을 가진 그 눈동자를 마주보면서 그저 뜨거운 심장 소리를 불타오르는 등불처럼 안고 깜깜한 어둠을 헤쳐나가자 떠오른 아침 해가 지금 세상을 깨워일으킨다 그날에 새겨졌던 틀림없는 믿음 미워하는 마음까지 의심하지 않는 힘으로 정의를 이뤄내려 내 모든 걸 걸어 살아갈 의미를 사명에 맡기고 지금도 아직 무엇도 굽히지 않아 겁을 들어 하늘로 향해서 포기하지 않는 이 정표를 따라 강하게 걸어가 그저 가슴을 울리는 소리 나의 영혼이 더 푸른 곳으로 어떠한 밤들도 헤쳐나가자 운명이 머지않아 수명을 불러와도 굴디방 변치 않을 수 있도록 지금은 아직 무엇도 보이지 않는 이른 아침을 애타게 기다려 똑같은 빛을 가진 그 눈동자를 마주보면서 그저 뜨거운 심장 소리를 불타오르는 등불처럼 안고 깜깜한 어둠을 헤쳐나가자
Welcome back, everyone. This is part 2 of the 1.5 anniversary special live stream. I'm G Clef. With me is Mia from NeoWiz. And Mia,
What am I seeing
almost
right now?
got heart attack for part number 1. No one told me I need insurance for this live stream. Is your heart okay? Is your heart covered? Are you guys okay?
What am I seeing at the moment right now?
My heart is also not okay anymore.
네, 브라운더스트
Is that Sylvia?
특별 생방송
Really?
시작되었습니다. 깜짝
I
놀라셨나요?
think so.
죄송합니다. 안구 테러 죄송하고요.
Oh, what?
죄송합니다.
My eyes!
They just apologized
My
for terrorizing their eyes.
I want refunds!
I didn't sign up for
My
this.
eyes!
2024가 거기서 저희가 이제
Okay,
Jill was
after
saying-
seeing
브라운더스트 2의
Yeah, at AGF we had cosplays,
다른 부스의 코스어분들
some
그리고
high quality cosplays.
열정적인
they wanted to
And
try
we
themselves.
felt so much energy and passion from the cosplay, and we wanted to cosplay ourselves. And we got these B tier cosplays ourselves. Even the PD. That's Justia.
그렇게 하지 않아요.
Lowen?
Lowen.
That's
I think
100%
it's
Lowen.
Lowen.
That's 100% Lowen. Is it Yuki? Or
차마 모니터링
I'm not
with
sure.
the fan? Or
네, 앞에 이제
oh my
프롬프터가
god, what's
Oh
happening?
boy.
정말 조금 네.
진지하게 말씀하시니까 엄청
They're trying to hide their embarrassment. But they're not.
This doesn't happen every day. Not all the developers cosplay like this, everyone.
Oh boy.
So they're saying
Oh.
hi to everyone out in the global, Japan, Taiwan, and they're also saying sorry to everyone out in the global scene at the same time.
In part one, they wanted to provide updates in each region's languages as much as possible. So they actually did a live stream in Korean and English, but a separate live stream for Japanese and Taiwanese users. And part two, all of the viewers are coming to this video, and they wanted to talk about things that about having like questions while watching part one and while playing the game. So yeah. we're
And also,
all
how's the
gathered.
PV? You guys got to
Yeah, that's right.
watch the PV right before the break.
I
It was
loved
really
it.
good. I liked it. I'm gonna watch it again when I get
저희
home.
이제 PV 같은 경우에는 저희 작가팀하고
So
저희 이제 영상
the
디자인
art team and
도움을 많이
their
드리는 영상이었는데
video design
I can
team,
tell.
like they did a really great job on the PV.
유저분들의
So
반응 궁금하셨나 본데
I mean, they must have been very curious about the user's reaction. I mean, because they worked so hard on it.
거지만 어떻게 매번 PV가
He always says like,
할 수 있는 건지 정말 대단한 것 같아요.
I mean, like I can see that
continue to
he's
stream.
really touched
I
on the
can
video,
barely
but
continue to
that's so
stream. I don't even
hilarious.
know what to say anymore. That's some B-tier cosplay right there.
네 맞습니다.
They're like, I waited all this time for this.
Oh my gosh! I just love flying swords. Oh right. I mean,
많은 분들이 좋아해 주셔서
I love how like they try to
저희 이제 영상팀에서도
create the swords flying around the body.
했는데
So they really did outstanding work for the 1.5 PV,
이제 이번 방송에
and not just for the
신규 OST에
broadcast,
PV까지
and including the OST, the new PV. They really packed everything in for part number one. But that was part one, guys. So let's start talking about part two.
뽑기권
And-
5장 보상 쿠폰 드렸잖아요.
And at the end of part one, they gave us another coupon.
시작
So
선물 뽑기권 쿠폰
with the beginning of part two, I think they will have another coupon.
Oh, they did.
PV 2, 1, and half.
Half.
So that's already 5 coupons? 4 coupons?
16일
I think that's a fifth.
Yeah, I think so. So we've got like 3 coupon codes for the draw tickets, and we also got 10 coupon codes for spinning the wheel. So it's 25.
Okay, I think
Am I
it's
getting
a
it
lot
right?
of draw tickets already.
Now I'm starting to get confused. So make sure to like read the announcements, the notice. We're gonna list it up.
종호님이 어디를
어.
보는지 모르겠어요 지금 제가.
And they can't tell if they're looking left or right because of the.
The wig like
Cosplay.
covering the eye.
될 예정이니까요.
There will be another coupon at the end of part number 2, so
Ooh.
make sure to watch all the way until the end.
뭐라고요?
So that was mentioned again.
정신 차리세요. 돌겠네라고 있어요. 돌겠네라고.
아,
So yeah, Okami's saying I'm going crazy.
아 그렇죠. 돌림판.
지금
And now that you talk about it, how about we crazily spin the wheel
Oh,
again?
yes.
보셨으니까 돌림판 설명을 먼저 한번
With everyone
시작하겠습니다. 저희가
with somewhat of a less visioned
네, 죄송합니다. 그냥 미션
eyes with the cosplay. Oh, the wheel mission!
Yes. So for those of you who doesn't know, like in Japan or Taiwan, or maybe someone of you who came a little late, arrived a little late
You're
on this
never late.
channel.
You came at the right time.
Let me explain the wheel first. It's a newly created wheel for BrownDust 2 for the 1.5th anniversary broadcast. And by spinning the wheel, we will give all the players a gift that stops at the arrow. So we will spin it as many times as each mission is complete. And the mission is appeared as follows. We have 6 missions.
부탁드리고요. 그리고 동시 시청자
Lots of missions, lots of minigame play.
해보고 싶었고요.
And since we have over 7,000 live viewers for all 4 BrownDust 2 YouTube channels, we reached 7,800 viewers. So
7 billion live viewers?
돌파가
I knew it.
저희가 두 번은
I knew it.
돌릴
Yep.
수 있을 것 같고요.
So we
we
got
are the
mission 4
goat.
done. We got mission 4 done. Okay.
So that makes us that gives us like 2 more spins.
돌리도록
And celebrating the start of part 2. We're spinning the wheel right now.
The wheel of BrownDust fortune. Let's see. We never got the warning sign yet.
시작할 때 3번 그냥 돌리고 시작하겠습니다.
Oh, so I think I just heard they will spin the wheel 3 times
in a row.
right now.
2번 미션 할 때
Oh, the wheel,
Wait.
the wheel moved to the left.
한 번 더 돌릴 수 있으니까.
So if we hit 10 billion, not 10 billion, 10K, then we don't have 10 billion in our globe, right? We
Yeah,
have to
we
count
don't. We don't. We
aliens
have
if
we have
that
about like 8 billion.
Okay, so if we hit 10K live viewers across all languages, then we will have another wheel spin.
So actually, you can't see on the screen right now because of us. But Juni didn't cosplay below the waist. It's just his jeans.
Ah,
He
okay.
only cosplay like above the waist. Now that's hilarious.
준비하면 외쳐주시기 바랍니다.
Okay, now he's spinning.
Spin.
Spin the wheel. Boo!
과연
Come on.
Come on, 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 come on.
Rage.
Really?
Oh, the
Really?
tear.
Really?
Oh, goodness. Ah, another 500. I'm okay.
Really?
What?
성능이 작용한 것 같은데.
Tear. Oh, got it.
중력을 무시하고.
Someone must have spun it from the back.
They just
there's no one.
defy
There's no one on the back. It
gravity.
just went back.
500 다이아 했어야 됐나?
Whoa.
아, 네. 어쨌든
Okay, we still have two left.
I want tears. I have lots of costumes to upgrade. I like it.
I want 2 more
I like
tears.
it.
가겠습니다. 한 번 더.
This is the good rig. It's not rigged, guys. It's literally there's no one on the back. Yes. So that's the first.
Origami just asked Juni.
Everyone's like, no! And then, whoa, yay!
The shift. The shift.
Everyone's like, no, yes!
둘, 셋. 돌려.
Okay, the second.
Spin the wheel.
Boo!
The wheel's kind of heavy.
Oh, really? What? Yes! Oh, yes, we got whatever that is. We got whatever that is. So claps first.
Oh
What is it?
my
What was it again?
gosh.
What was it again? It's a mission. Oh, it's a sticker.
Yeah, it's a sticker.
Yeah, you can tell from the left top. It's you can.
Oh yeah, I can see the small, like you can peel it off. Wait.
Oh,
What
there's a
kind of-
star.
There's
What
a
is
star.
it? Oh no. Oh, this is a 5-star ticket. Oh my God,
Really?
guys, it's a 5-star ticket.
Guys, you're not a charity. Oh my gosh.
오송 이거 뭐 이게 뭔가요? 빨리. 누구?
Oh my gosh.
설명 드리겠습니다.
알겠습니다.
Yay! Yay! Woo!
네. 네. 방송
Oh, you said-
사고인데요. 네, 방송 사고입니다. 원래 한 장을 떼셨어야 됐는데 두
Oh.
장을 다 떼셔가지고. 네.
Oh, so there were actually 2 stickers and he peeled 2 at once.
He's supposed to
Peel only
take
1.
peel 1, not 2. He peeled 2.
벌칙이 네. 준이님께서 네, 회식 쏘는 거였거든요.
Oh.
He was supposed to buy dinner for everyone,
Every staff who participated in the 1.5th anniversary.
including me.
네.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-star draw ticket. So it's already revealed. So they will give it to
Oh my gosh.
everyone, including me, including you, including him, including you,
Everyone on
including
the
you,
block,
including you, including you, including you, including the staff over there, including the lights, including the electricity, the light bulb, including everyone.
네. 오성 랜덤권 계속 걸리면
Wow.
드려야 되는데
This
정말 장사 뭘로 할지 정말
this is
Did
epic.
they say it's a random or selector?
Selector.
I think it's a selector,
It's a
guys.
selector.
Oh my God!
this is already
a
revealed,
selector?
if it-
okay, one more.
if
one
the arrow
more,
heads there
one
once more, then we'll have once more.
One more. Oh, no, no.
No. Come on. No. More. A little bit more.
Oh, but it's okay. We got the
That's okay,
selector.
yeah.
We got the selector. Okay,
We got the lucky
selector.
selector.
I thought I was having a heart attack in part 1, but I'm.
We're having a different heart attack right now.
The beat keeps on rising. This is the real music. I love the sound team, but I like this music a little bit better.
This is a little more
I like the
above
5-star
to me.
selector music. Do you guys hear the music? It's music to my ears when we see stars.
I just saw this chat that says like, at this point, it's a charity.
They're like, no, but yeah, I don't care. We already got the selector.
다시 한번 인사를.
What if we never got the warning sign? That we just don't get it?
We'll just never know what it is.
보시는 것이 저의 삶.
Rigged. Well, it's better for
What the
us.
heck?
It's good for us.
이런 톤으로 대사를.
But 3 spins, we got the 5-star, guys. Remember,
Woo.
that's what's important. I don't remember the last one, but 500 dia and also 5-star selector.
오.
It's selector, right?
Yeah.
Are we sure it's
Oh, I heard it from Joel himself.
1% 정도.
Okay, I have to go home and check which one I want because I'm missing some costumes.
아 여기 있구나.
머리랑 뿔이
Okay, I just saw the graphics like appear on the screen right now, and did they just
진짜 150.
merge
진짜
the
용사가
two characters together? So like Junie actually cosplayed as Justia?
무슨 소감이 있을지 모르겠지만 네, 짧은
Somewhat of
시간에
a
준비해
beat
주신
up
제작팀한테
Justia.
정말
Oh my gosh.
He's saying thanks to the production who had a very short time to prepare for the costumes.
기대보다는 조금 기대 이해합니다. 더 잘하실 줄
So
알아요.
it's a lot lower than expected,
Expected.
but still that is exactly what they wanted.
저는 종원님이
Oh, okay.
제일 잘 어울리는 것
Okay,
같아요.
let's put that 5-star selector right next to our seat. Let's put that down. I think it's time for the part 2.
저런 디테일이 있었네요. 아이스크림이
반짝이고
Wait.
라이팅까지 넣어놨네요.
So is he cosplayed as Morpea?
준비되셨죠?
And is that a popsicle?
No,
해보겠습니다.
I don't think so. No.
잠자고 이 몸매
I will.
Oh wait, keep it down.
떨고 다니냐?
너무 지금
That's the voice
He
line.
just spoke her line. Oh my god.
I will refuse.
했으면 좋았을 것 같아요.
I will. Delete the segment of the stream from my brain. That will never be in there. Okay.
Oh my gosh, he's doing it once again.
제대로
Again?
포즈하고
Yeah, because they weren't satisfied.
심하게.
참자코 이 몸매를 감상이나 해. 잠깐. 왜 떨고 난리야? 네 여기까지.
Why is this acting good?
He's actually really good.
Yeah.
That I want to beat him with the fan that he's holding. My eyes.
진짜 그 머리가 이렇게 긴 적이 없어서 몰랐는데.
Wait,
머리를 하니까
he just said that it reminded of his mom when he tried out this outfit. He never had his hair that long, and after wearing the
course.
wig, he looks himself in the mirror, and wow, I really do look like my mom.
어머니께서도 엄청난 미인이시죠.
I won't touch his family. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
But I thought Helena was his favorite character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he says that Morpea is slowly threatening his favorite spot, and in the first live stream, like he puts more emphasis not on the upper or the lower body type, but more of a seam type.
Ah, okay.
And he really thinks Morpea is the character with the best seams in BrownDust 2.
Okay.
그것만이 아니고 네,
We
스토리
all
also-
love Morphea. Morphea is top notch.
Yeah,
top
right.
notch.
And also, she's a really fun character to deal in the story. I mean, like she already got the first in the popularity poll.
She's a little sassy, and I think she needs to be educated a little
A
bit.
little bit, but I like her energy.
서현님.
Oh yeah, certainly yes.
Okay, then it's Origami's turn. Why does he look
The
good?
firepower.
있을까? 아니 할 수 있다고 믿는 거야.
Is he good?
That is so awkward. I thought it was super
But
awkward.
bizarrely good.
의미가 생기네요.
그러면은
내 모습을 보니
그럼 하나 더 있나요?
Is he doing once again?
당신이 오기만을 기다리고 있었어요.
Why does
It's a
Lowen?
little male voice of Lowen.
It looks like Lowen has a lot of muscle at this point.
He was also like flexing for I don't know reason.
I've been waiting for
But
you.
I don't know where that magic damage went.
I think it's not magic, it's physical damage.
It's physical damage? She's supposed to be using fire magic damage. Oh, it's Sylvia time.
순순히 보내주실 생각은 없나요?
Oh my gosh, is he posing as Sylvia right now?
아 미친.
네.
아뭐 조금 더 하나 더 하시죠. 네.
One more.
One more.
그렇게 경계할 필요는 없답니다.
You don't need to be so vigilant.
아니 왜 저렇게 새초롬하게? 왜 저렇게 새초?
Why is he acting so?
이렇게 하고 있거든요 원래는. 이제 팔을 이렇게 아래에다 이렇게.
아 너무 킹받아. 아 네.
네. 아 네.
I like it so much because the front two sword, they don't go inside. They just
Yeah,
go
it
to
looks
the
like
side.
it actually looks like they're kind of floating.
아 채팅창이 지금 사실 잘 안 보여갖고.
안 보여요.
And because of the wig, they actually can't
They
read the
can't
chat
even read
right
the
now.
chat. I think it's a good thing. I think it's intended.
Yeah, I think so too.
저희 아까
Wait, 정호?
유리님 그 돌림판 미션에 있었던
Want to say
권능을
something
제가
else?
한번 쓰고 가겠습니다. 어차피
Yay.
하기로 했던 거니까.
Okay,
빨리빨리 하시죠. 네.
Jong is going to
미션
use
6번이니까.
Juni's power from mission 6.
Okay.
아, 네. 바로 가시죠.
네.
And
종원님이
this
한번
time,
보여주시죠. 모르페아가 한번.
Morpea, Jongwon is going to spin the wheel.
Oh, okay.
약간 도사님 같아요, 도사님.
It's spin the wheel time, everyone.
뒤에서 되게 있고요. 뒤에 한번 뒤돌아.
Rumble.
Origami just said. Jongwon actually looks pretty cute if you look from the back.
하겠습니다. 네, 준비해 주시고요.
Yep,
누군
이것도
외쳐보도록 하겠습니다.
여성스럽게 되나요?
I can second that.
네, 둘, 셋.
Spin the wheel. Boo!
5-star,
5-star,
5-star.
5-star, 5-star.
Oh, we passed it.
Nah.
Oh, 1,000. Oh, revive.
Ten,
Oh,
ten,
10.
ten, 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 ten.
와!
Yes! Woohoo! Claps all around the world,
Oh my
everyone.
gosh.
Merry Christmas!
This is a Christmas miracle. This is a Christmas miracle. I don't need Santa Claus. I don't need anyone. I already got my gift.
I'm losing my voice. How long do we have on the stream? I think we have a lot more,
A
right?
lot of we
Oh.
almost have like half of the script are
This
left.
wheel is really well made, I have to say.
하지만
I really have to say.
It gives us the like energy to hype it up.
많은
Yes.
분들께서
And
쓰고 계신데요.
As Jong was saying, there's a lot of staff, a lot of developers, a lot related to BrownDust to make this work.
각자의 맡은 역할을 충실히 해주시기 때문에 저희가
And
1.5
everyone involved
주년이라는 기념일을
At their
맞이해서
part
생각합니다.
are doing their best, and I think that's the reason why we can come together for 1.5 year anniversary here.
유저분들과 직접 소통하고자 하는
And come to this day.
유저분들께 감사하는 마음도 정말
And all the players for the feedback, the communication in between the developers and the player, it's been going back and forth all the time. I think that was a very, very important part. Reason why we were able to come all the way to the 1.5th anniversary.
같이 소통할 기회를 찾다가 드디어 오늘 1.5주년.
So since it's a very huge live broadcast for 1.5th anniversary, since they're doing this live stream in esports arena, we were able to invite a little more developers
Oh, yeah.
for a little more chat and a little deeper conversation.
Yeah, I think it's time we get to meet a lot more developers, not just the 4, of course.
But everyone who's working so hard on making this wonderful game.
Okay, this is actually an esports arena called V-Space, and I'm actually an esports caster too, so I know this place really well. And I don't think they've ever had this type of graphic on the stage.
I don't think they never had
Ever.
cosplayers like that on the stage.
Never, ever. Maybe so, but okay. I think we'll have a lot more developers coming up on stage now.
아, 민망합니다.
The
저희
devs,
비주얼이
we'll have more devs.
이럴지는 정말 상상도 못 하셨을 것 같은데 점점 더 심연으로 가고 있는 것 같습니다. 네, 민망하니까 저희 개발자분들
We're going down to the abyss
네,
with how much we're embarrassed with the cosplays. So, okay, come out.
Come out.
Developers
에리디어.
on stage.
Oh, wait, what's that?
제이든이
Is that a
Oh.
Jaden mask?
That is the Jaden.
가관입니다. 지금 약간 제이든 시비 거는 것 같아. 눈에
오.
없는 것 같기도 하고. 네. 와, 이게 무대가 어쨌든 정말 꽉 차니까 정말 너무 좋습니다.
So there are 6 more developers joining the live stream.
좀 드려볼까요? 네.
Oh, let's go
형무님부터.
around the stage and say hello to the players. Hello, I am Hyunmu So, a combat battle team.
He's also known as J2 from his appearance. This is Shin Sang-woo from the sound team. You guys already have seen him.
원화팀 5분입니다. 반갑습니다.
She's Oven from the illustration team.
네, 안녕하세요. 스토리 팀의 김재경이라고 합니다.
And he's Chae-kyung Kim from the narrative team.
Oh, the story team.
안녕하세요. 3D 팀 배경 디자인을 맡고 있는 제이든입니다.
And he is Jaden from 3D team.
아까랑 다르시네요.
제이든 말투하기로.
Oh, Jaden.
Jaden.
3D team.
네.
So we got all the devs out.
다음 이제 아직 네.
We got
Oh, we
the
have one more.
프로그램팀 서경민.
Last but not least, we have Kyungmin So from the program team. So we got
Okay,
one from each
welcome.
team, basically. Oh, that's really nice.
Welcome.
다음 다 인사드린 건가요?
So we've said hi on stage, everyone. So we got the program team, illustration team, sound team, 3D team, narrative team, and also program combat design team. So I think we're full. I think we brought every single team that's required to make a game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course, there will be more steps behind the scenes, but
are they playing 5v5 esports game?
I don't think
that's only for the players.
Sure. Maybe
you have to be a professional player to sit there. That's a requirement.
So are they actually like playing those like combat? I don't know. Then maybe Mirror Wars.
League of.
Come on.
It's 5v5.
Come on.
It looks 5v5, so that's the first one that comes into my mind. But I don't think so. Not for this stream, guys. Yep. Maybe after the broadcast. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay, so there might be some topics that you guys want to talk about it, like over the years of developing BrownDust 2, and I'm sure there are things you've been meaning to tell but not being able to. So they'll reveal them one keyword at a time, and the developers will talk about each keyword, which means, which is also known as behind the keyword.
Oh, and before we go into the keyword,
yeah,
we're going to
we're
going to use the power of the main executive PD and have one more wheel spin. Okay, we're having a lot more spins than I thought.
Yeah, I know.
I thought we'll do like 6 or 7 spins in total.
I think we're about to do like at least 10 in this pace.
Until the wheel of BrownDust breaks.
Okay, so Jaden is spinning.
Jaden also covered the side.
He's very.
That's so funny.
Wow.
That's so funny. So
he really doesn't want to reveal his identity.
Okay. I think this is a 5. Okay. I think this is a 5.
5.
Oh no! Oh wait.
Come on, Jaden. Why'd you have to do like that? Why'd you have to do like that, huh?
It's Jaden. Blame Jaden, not me, for Castle cursing.
And the Korean chat is already cursing at him, so.
I thought it would also like bounce back once.
I know. I thought it would bounce again, but
close, but not quite, everyone. But we will have more chances later on.
You need a little bit of power control.
A lot more gold, but let's go into the horror concept pack release. That's the keyword. So there was a pack that was initially commented, but not actually released. So let's talk about that first.
So it's about the horror pack. It's internally they used to call it the Wailing pack, like the movie. This is just Junhee's personal taste, but he really likes the rural settings and the countryside with occult or thriller themes. So that was actually the first character pack he came up with. Not to mention he enjoyed playing Yoma something at the time. So they originally planned to release it fairly soon, right after the launch, but they decided to put a stop to it after seeing how players reacted to Character Pack 4, saying that it was too scary. So this pack, unlike Character Pack 4, was intended to deliver like a really unsettling horror vibe.
Yeah, even Chapter 4 wasn't bad, but we could kind of get the feeling of the horror vibe. But in fact, we already finished the script. They already finished the script and went through the several revisions. But the story team had a lot of fun working on it too, but it's too bad. I wondered when they'll be able to show it to the players. But it's been put on hold for now.
So they love to release it one day, but since horror is a rather niche genre, they're kind of still worried like when to release it.
So it's like an actual scary vibes, like real scary vibes.
Like unsettling, the wailing vibe.
Maybe it'll be like a DLC later on. I'm just throwing out there.
Okay, the second keyword is unreleased OL costume illustration.
Oh, the office costume.
Office looks.
Oh, hey.
Oh, is that Yustia and Shirazade?
Oh, yes. Megami saying they had plans for Office Pack before the launch, and Of course, Yustia and Shara were the main protagonists back then, so it's been a long time, we can tell. So it was in the early development, and he was experimenting with the new style and worked hard on them, but now the two already have too many costumes now. So many costumes, so they've ended up being NPCs for the pack. But the illustration turned out great, but even now, he thinks the color and overall vibe are just stunning. But although the costumes didn't make it in, he'd like to share them with you by merch or any other means in the future. And you can tell it was a lot more innocent back then compared to now, so a lot more clothing.
I could clearly get it. I actually like how Yustia is carrying a pink selfie stick with all the decorations like attached to it. It gives, you know, like Yustia really has like a cute aspect.
Yeah,
to
Yustia
her.
is a really cute main protagonist. So, and I think that's early. I'm guessing that's early stages because they were the main protagonists of the early chapters too, right? So it seems like they have a lot that's not released since the beginning. I would like to get a peek of those. So we'll have the next keyword. I wonder what that will be. Behind the scenes, a cyberpunk concept is the next keyword. Okay. Because of the cosplay, it's a little warm. It's overheated.
Like Livia.
So we'll talk about the cyberpunk concept, the art behind it.
So Jaden, he's speaking. He sneaked out some concept art from the art team, and as with other packs, each prop went through very multiple redivisions and feedback from the team for implementations. They worked meticulously on everything from the proportions of each prop up to the overall atmosphere of the map, and even the event cutscenes. This pack in particular required a lot of text for its visual, which was a challenging task since they had to come up with unique letters.
Okay. So we could see the detailed artwork, like layers of work behind. Yeah, background. Sometimes we don't really notice it. We usually look at the characters, but it just blends in perfectly. So next keyword,
Easter egg.
It's the next keyword. So there's some hidden areas in some of those packs. Like if you go there, sometimes you get like 10, 20 diamonds sometimes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, so they have a lot of Easter eggs.
이거는 좀 부탁드리면 안 될까요? 지금 많은 권역에서 제이드님 원하고 계신 것 같은데.
Oh.
말해달라는.
So let's try it.
부탁한다는.
So Jaden, according to his setting, has a very Japanese otaku-esque speaking style, and the chat all wanted him to like talk like that. So he's saying he wanted to include real-life stories of the developers in the area. Like for example, Sang-woo from the sound team was a new recruit who just became a parent, and that explains the baby photo on the desk. And one dev was really into figurines, and the other developer often worked late nights, so that all is reflected on the map. And it's like saying like, hey, look, we made this. And also in the summer pack, only a few know about this, but the skull in character pack 2 is actually Chuni. And the one in the summer pack is also Chuni. So because they're all using the same asset. Since character packs explore many different worlds, we thought it'd be funny if each of them featured our boss, whom in Marvel Comics, Stan Lee comes out as like in every scene, like in every movie. But that doesn't mean he wants to kill his boss every time.
But it's more of a cameo scene, just like a movie. Okay, didn't know about that, but now I know a little more with the Easter egg.
Junie just saying he has an obsessive passion for working on the details in the maps. He even comes out to work in the weekends to work on it.
Oh, that's some real passion.
That's dedication.
And Jongho busy reading the chat. So next keyword will be, what about the main story? Will be the next keyword behind the scenes for the main story. Could you give us a little peek into like the development of the main story?
브라운더스트 2의 스토리 팀은 총 3명의
Okay, it's
수장이
Junmi
존재를
talking.
했었어요.
The BrownDust 2 narrated team has gone through 3 leads. Chapter 1 to 8 were directed by the initial lead of the story team, and 9 to 14 were handled by Kyungjae, one of the user's favorite staff. And our third lead, Chungwon, has been in charge after chapter 15, writing the third arc of the main story. So he's asking, Chungwon, did you feel any pressure taking on the role of team lead?
Oh, we'll see.
부담이 없었다면
정원.
살짝 거짓말.
I'll be lying if there was no pressure.
그렇지만 잘해보려고 정말 열심히 좀 달렸던 것 같습니다.
But he worked really hard,
조금씩은 이제 익숙해.
tried to give his all. But now he feels a little more comfortable in his role now these days.
다음 스토리를 준비하면서.
But speaking of the third arc, there's one aspect he especially focused while preparing for the next storyline as a team lead. In season 2, they were racing through the plot, which made it hard to delve into various subplots unrelated to Yustia. And they couldn't delve deeply into important lore elements or other previously introduced characters. So I felt it was necessary to address and resolve these matters to some extent. So from Story Pack 15 and onward, they plan to incorporate these elements, making the story feel a little richer and more complete than before. So in addition, the third arc spans from 4 packs from chapter 15 to 18. This is relatively short for a single season, but which is represented us from, but the colleagues are going to be helping me. So thank you, Jae-kyung will be helping me with the plot build-up. I think I agree. I think
They don't
we
really
should
have to make
reduce
close-ups
the
of the cosplays.
single close-up shots on single person of the cosplay.
Like, they're the only colorful ones on the stage right now.
Like these.
Like this. Ah!
And they keep on saying sorry for being very big on your screen with these cosplays.
Kyungjae often talked about how talented and ambitious Chungwon is, considering him a great fit as the team lead. And he actually took a sneak peek at the draft right now, and it had some really great dialogues, so he can't wait to see them in game.
The main PD approved.
Approved.
With a check mark says a very good quality. So looking forward to the next chapters of the next arc of the story.
Okay, the next keyword is BrownDust 2 and dating sim.
Dating sim, guys, listen. This is important.
Okay. Now, the visual novel content introduced in part 1 is written by Jae-kyung and his team. So, can you, he's going to ask Jae-kyung what aspects the team focused on during its development.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Oh, Jae-kyung with the answer. Whoa. Jae-kyung?
Whoa.
Triple.
So that must be the illustration
I think
included
so.
in the dating sim content. So as mentioned earlier, the main story should maintain the existing observer perspective as it is part of the game's identity. But because of this, unfortunately, characters from the main story's universe will not be romanceable.
Even better.
As for whether the player is dating multiple characters simultaneously or not, we like to leave that to our player's imagination. So we believe doing so will leave more room for interpretation. Let it be known that this content is designed to be in first person. So,
oh, dating sim. Guys, new content coming in the future.
So you, the player, are going to be the master of Gloppy Diner, and in other words, you are the protagonist there. So you are going to be closer to the characters appearing on the diner, and it depends on what action you take and what choices you make.
Oh, that's incredible. It's actually like a dating sim in the game. So we're having a lot more illustrations, first of all, which I like a lot. And depending on your decisions, I think the future changes or your illustration will change a little bit. I'm expecting high standards for the dating sim, so that will come in the future. And the next keyword?
Unreleased costumes, okay.
Which ones? Which characters?
Which character will have the
딴이라고 계신 것 같은데.
Okay, he just said origami, please don't yawn and act you're bored just because we're not talking about the art.
잡아주시겠습니까?
몸도 마음도
한성현님 한번. 네.
몸도 마음도
They're like,
They look super tired. They look beat.
literally beat.
Like after working in the office for 20 hours.
눈을 때리고 있어.
네. 7번째 키워드는 바로 미공개 코스튬 4종인데요. 혹시
Unreleased
또
costumes.
보여주실 만한
That's the next
네,
keyword.
없나요?
Are there any unreleased illustrations you can share with us?
네.
Okay, we'll have the giraffe.
네, 출시 전
Is that
준비했던
Therese?
여러 코스튬들의
Yeah, I think on the left it's
현재는 묘사 진행까지 되었죠.
and Eclipse on the right.
커뮤니티에서 유출된 것들을
And Sera,
아마 아실 분들은
Ru?
어떻게 있었는지
I'm guessing that's
so.
Ru.
이게 또 제작이 더
That's really nice. These are concept draft of the several costumes they prepared before release. And
So there are concepts that were put on hold during development. So fantasy-style costumes in particular are often postponed due to additional prep work. Maybe they could be released out of nowhere one day if the time is right. Teresa's costume was designed to show a contrast between her pure, holy imagery with her scary power. And Oven says she has a soft spot for designs that go astray, so she found this concept especially appealing. And Cher's costume was inspired by themes such as astronomy, stars, and time, space. So they tried to maintain the charm of her legs while portraying her as a goddess-like figure who controls time. Now, Rue's costume leans towards the Eastern ancient aesthetics. It was designed around the same time as Sage Ulstein, and since Ulstein is somewhat known as the owner of Rue as a pet, so she wanted to see a fun story involving these two, but sadly that hasn't happened yet. So for Rue, she wanted to retain her distinct identity while framing her as a terror fiend with a sealed body. And Eclipse's concept was developed in parallel during her early design stages. It was one of the designs that depicted her as the succubus queen. We wanted something bold and daring back then, but now that she looks again, it feels quite tame.
yeah, I really like Sera's. It almost looks completed, not a draft. Blue, the third one looks very drafty, but once it's completed, I think it'll have like such fine artwork.
그러면 저
I really have to say I like the middle two a lot more.
The
costumes?
edges?
Yeah, the.
Oh.
I like all four, but okay. Oven also did some work on the costumes.
저도 그 얘기를 하려고 했는데
So, Oven just said that she designed the original, the succubus queen costume
really?
of Eclipse. And since that could be a really good idea if it gets developed and coming out as a new costume, and this time Origami should do it.
Yeah, sure thing.
이클리스는 근데
And Origami just said that please don't make me the go-to person for Eclipse.
아니 뭐 저는 다른 분들
He already has he already is exhausted trying to come up with new ideas.
Yeah, Eclipse does have a lot of costumes already, so maybe it can be hard to squeeze another idea for Eclipse.
또 지금 와서 보면 또 다른 느낌들이기도 하고 뭔가
So, but he's saying now that he looks at these draft, it looks I can have different feelings after looking at these designs.
미공개 이미지를 보내니까 할 게 더 늘어날 것 같다는 소름 끼치는 생각이 들었어요.
아니 자꾸 화를 내세요.
He was almost a little surprised that looking at these costumes, you can have a lot more costumes or a lot more unrevealed costumes in the future.
성현님과 또 이런 그 러프 스케치를 보다 보니까 오분님께는
So they might have to give Origami and Oven a folding bed with a portable heater. I mean, the office heating is fine, but you know how cold it is in the winter, and Origami is working underground in the secret chamber of our workplace, so we need a little more heaters.
Yeah, we can always use extra heater. And next keyword, behind the scenes, combat design. Okay.
저쪽에 앉아서 가만히 계시는
So
We had
let's
the
hear.
combat design lead.
So let's hear from Hyunmoo, who's staying quiet over there.
안녕하세요. 콘텐츠 관련해서 얘기를 드리려고 하는데요.
And
오픈 시점에는
I would like to talk about content,
전투 콘텐츠.
the beta content.
오픈 시점에는 브라운더스 2가 전투 콘텐츠가 많이 부족했었는데
So right after the open of BrownDust 2, he thought there were not much battle contents. So he thought he designed the themed contents.
초기 방향성은 원래는 이제
the first direction of developing this theme,
부투 전투 방식에서 보스전을 진행한다고 하면 좀 더 전략성이나 이제
and he
재미를
thought they needed a more strategic way to
한 번에 공격할 수 있는 기믹들을
participate in the battles and how to get rid of the boss monsters.
So they thought with having certain type of gimmick within the boss that the players can have some type of solution and enjoy the boss content a little more.
언젠가 기회가 되면
So it seems like the graphic image that you see on the right is the system, what do you call it, the season flow that he designed.
설계했던 이제 암식기 보스는 지금도 이제 기억에 남는 패턴.
The first designed, I still remember the patterns of the boss.
구원의 탑 관련해서 얘기를 잠깐 드리면.
And he wants to talk about the Tower of Salvation.
되게 좋아했고 브라운더스트 2에서
He always liked playing roguelike genres and games,
기획을 시작을 했었고요.
and that's why he started designing it.
이제 기억에 남는 것들이 개별 캐릭터에 이제 유물을 장착하는 것과 이제 캐릭터 저장 시스템이라는 게 좀 기억에 남아요.
One of the perks he remembers when designing this content was there are certain artifacts that should be attached to each character that are designed to put inside to join the content.
And also he wanted to have the certain artifacts going into the certain characters and to have the final battle against the boss. So wanted to have a challenging content against the boss, which was the initial intention. And then we had the second thinking that it might be a little too hard in difficulty level. And those are the early developments of the boss.
그래도 지금은 꽤 괜찮은 콘텐츠가 되었다고 생각을 하는데.
And after some time overall, I think it turned out to be a really good content for a lot of the players, but we do think it could have been developed a lot more in detail, so a lot more players could have enjoyed the content. So we had some regrets to go back to, but still, I think it's a fine content.
감사합니다.
어쨌든 조금 더 이제 얘기를 드리자면 신성 유스티아 관련해서 잠깐.
And he also wants to talk about the Sacred Justia. So before the variant, Sacred Justia had a gimmick where her fixed damage turned into a normal damage upon using a skill. So that made her stronger. And we thought it would feel well narratively. So that's why they released the Justia variant. And it was a great success.
Yeah. Sacred Justia, one of the early, I think, very strong for PvE too. So I think that was the first brainstorm with the team. And once you have the Sacred Justia, the other costumes will also be stronger. But already Sacred Justia is already very strong in terms of performance in game.
But based on the main story's narrative, it's pretty well-fitting for Justia to come out as a more stronger figure. So,
so do you have any more to talk about the battle design?
Should I stop?
Yes. I think he has a lot to say. Because lots of different opinions go into the development.
So recently, the potential system seems to have become this growth system that requires careful selection. But when the potential was first introduced, one of its main goals was to enhance old costumes, like making them usable even at lower breakthrough levels by liberating the potential. This design approach remains still the same today. However, we're also wary of cases where potentials become too essential, like making them almost mandatory for optimal performance.
But realistically, you do have to open up everything to get the full function.
So currently, this awakening system is designed to have more subtle impact on gameplay, like compared to the typical awakening system.
Okay.
So, like drastically changing skills or giving a massive star boost, for example, Although he knows that changes like that will provide further motivation for growth and ensure players to have more fun with Awakening, but they were in a hurry when Awakening was first implemented, so they couldn't fully integrate these ideas. For next growth systems, if they are implemented, they are aiming to go beyond simple stat increases, but introduce something more exciting for players.
Ah, okay. That's all well put. Okay.
네, 굉장히 뭔가
The reason why that was put, and also how he wanted to make something better, especially the Awakening system, but simply didn't have enough time to put more detail on it.
So now that we actually heard his intention,
제이투님이 너무
I think we can understand like
가서 울분을 한번
what was
풀고 와라,
behind it.
울판에다가.
Okay,
Oh, so
also
he's
at
spinning the
edge.
wheel?
Another wheel time, okay, everyone. We had some quiet time, okay? And I think it's time.
To raise
Oh, we
the
got the no.
spin the wheel,
Spin it exactly twice. 1, 2. Oh, this is doable. Doable. Little too strong.
굉장히 많이 돌아가네요.
3.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
살짝 옆으로 살짝 툭.
Oh, come on.
Oh! Does that count?
I don't know. I actually saw his hand moving the wheel.
I didn't see anything. The wind blew. The wind.
I'm not
The
sure.
wind
I
inside
can't
the building blew.
I think they're giving
5
the
star,
selector.
everyone. 5 star. 5 star. 5 star. Oh yes. Woohoo!
So we have 2 selectors. Oh my gosh.
For some reason, the wind inside of the building
Yeah, there
blew,
was a
and
gush,
we got
there was a
5 star
gush.
selector.
We didn't see
Yay!
anything.
아무도 잘 모르시는 것 같아서
조작 같은 건 없고요.
그런 거 없습니다.
Everyone going wild. So that's 2 selectors.
Yep.
보시는 유저분들 가서
Oh my God.
오셔야겠죠?
And devs are passionately saying that this wheel is not rigged, and nope, it's not rigged. I didn't see anything coming.
못 받고 시작하면 또 너무
Are they crazy? why are they giving out selectors
I
all of a
don't know.
sudden?
They're not a
What are they
charity.
doing?
첫 번째 키워드는 제가 소개해드리겠습니다.
Okay,
Okay.
next keyword. I think it's time.
전투 개발 관련한 비하인드인데요. 전투
Oh, the
관련해서
battle system.
프로그램 팀에서도 비하인드 스토리가
The combat
있을 것 같은데
battle
부모님
development.
좀 말씀해 주시죠.
Okay, so Kyungmin is going to talk about it.
오픈을부터 지금까지 또
Well, first of all, ever since the game's release, there have been a lot of bugs and errors in the battle system. And as someone who plays the game diligently, I myself have felt the frustration of encountering bugs or glitches. So he's sincerely apologizing for the bugs and errors appeared.
Yes, apology accepted.
So the battle system of BrownDust 2 is structured to prevent exploits or abnormal methods during battles. And due to its structure, however, there are cases where even though the player is playing it normally, it's mistakenly flagged as an abnormal battle. So that causes issues such as changing battle results or restarting the game after the battle. And they're trying to focus on improving the system to prevent those issues, and they'll try their best to resolve these problems as soon as possible.
Yeah. Sometimes the battles or errors do come out. It's nearly impossible to have a flawless, perfect game.
Nothing's perfect.
Yeah, nothing's perfect, but he does apologize for the error. Didn't really happen too many times for me in Mirror Wars, but some of the laggy spikes maybe, or my character just frozen but moving, does happen. So it will all be fixed later on. So it wasn't a big deal for me.
All we need is a little bit of patience.
Okay. And now let's talk the sound team, OST, the original soundtrack production.
네, 이번 OST 제작에 대한 이야기가 먼저 떠오르는데요. 저희 곡 이번에 발표한 곡 장르 특성상
Okay, due to the nature of the genre, he thought the piece would be simpler than Nightmare Winter. And since they also had an interview to film, they scheduled a short recording session. But the chorus turned out to be a very crucial part once the session started. They had to extend the recording time, but thankfully, the quality improved significantly. And they were able to bring back Lim Soo-mi from Nightmare Winter with the composer's help. So he hopes we all enjoy the soundtrack. And I actually really loved the song when I listened to it at the video before. And he also wants to bring one of the anecdotes of the past original soundtracks. So, Do Vivi was quite nervous during the recording of Summer Night, as it was her first outsourced recording. And the recording was finished after several ups and downs, but she later returned with remarkable confidence and stage presence at the first anniversary concert. She said it was all thanks to his help when he complimented her. And seeing her performance on stage, accompanied by this live session and even her Eleanor cosplay, he says it was a really memorable experience.
Yeah, it was really nice. And
also, he thanks us for the support of the original soundtrack album. He really took great care to ensure the high quality sound for this release. So whether the new tracks since the last summer event would be included or not is totally depends on our support. So make sure to stream and maybe don't forget maybe buy the album.
Yeah, make sure to listen to the song. Someone was saying, not gonna lie, one of the iconic songs for sure.
That's right.
Yeah, hearing all these stories from the developers, went through the hardships themselves. We're a lot more closer to BrownDust. Okay, next one is it's not a keyword anymore, so we're going to the next session, which is BrownDust 2 game show.
So we're gonna take a little break between our developers Q&A and behind talks.
So now they're playing a game, but what are they playing?
I'm sure you all know the 2048 game that was inside our pre-registration webpage, and they're actually going to play as a game challenge. So the rules are going to appear soon.
So 2048, the web minigame that we have on the pre-registration site will be the minigame that they will play.
That's right.
Mia, did you get to play?
Oh, yes, I did.
A little bit? Okay.
Oh, and here the rules appear.
Oh, here are the rules.
So who is going to score higher in 60 seconds? So two players are going to play against each other. And the winner who gets the higher score in 60 seconds will get to spin the wheel. And if that player scores more than 1,200 points, then he gets to spin once more.
1,200 is the key here.
So 3 matches in total. The winner gets to spin once. If he scores more than 1,200, then he gets to spin once more.
Okay, so 60 seconds, time limit, 3 matches. If you score more than 1,200, you get to spin one more. Okay, those are the rules, I think. But how many of you guys actually tried the mini game? I've tried it a long time ago with some other app, but on the website I tried it a couple times, and I was just like, okay, let's see what happens. Sometimes you die at like 900 if you just randomly press it, but usually you got to like 11, 1200, easy. You just go, and when I actually played it, I got up to like 3,100 something. That was my high score, I think.
Really?
3,100, 3,200. With like a double 256. That was my limit. I couldn't go any higher.
Well, while playing with the 1 minute limit, the best I could get was like 500.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm not really much of a good game player, so that was like one of my best scores. I never got to reach 1,000.
I
think there's something wrong with my fingers.
I never got to 1,024. No, I didn't get to do it. It's a mini game. You can still try it on our webpage.
It's still available on our webpage.
Google 1.5th anniversary BrownDust, and it'll be on the anniversary website. So go check it out if you haven't. While watching it, you can go ahead and just check it out. It's a mini game.
You can enjoy it with the players. You can enjoy it with the developers, and as well with us.
And let's have representative. So we have 2 teams. We have Jun이 team and Origami team. The left team, right team. So we'll have 3 matches. Let's see who goes up and actually play the mini game.
모르페아 옆에 앉아 계시는 저희 경민님.
Okay, Jaden and Kyungmin are going to play against each other.
저희가 여러 가지 이 대결 아이디어를 처음에 고민을 할 때 다섯 명 앉아서 대결하면 되게
2048 but BBs, yes.
Yes, that's right.
리그 뭐 어쩌고 한번 했으면 좋겠다 이런 생각을 하기도 했었는데 그러면 안 될
Oh,
They actually
Jaden.
thought of the idea of playing League of something, but you know, due to
How about an actual physical fight, 5v5 on stage? There's plenty of room.
but then oven will be too, you know.
How about like
there's a balance
how about
issue.
like a punching machine, and then we get like the
the scoring.
yeah, we get the like
challenge.
scoring.
Oh, but what does
I mean-
that have to do with BrownDust too? I mean, like if I could like punch, I don't know.
Okay, we got Jaden on the left from the 3D team and
Kyungmin on the right from the programming team.
본격적으로 준비를 했고요.
장인들 나와서 준비하는 것 같습니다.
we got a minute. You can also try it at the same time. Put the timer on you and try to get better score than the developers on stage.
1분 카운트다운과 함께 2048
Okay,
1분
let's see if
대결
they
시작해보도록
get above 1200.
시작. 오.
Oh, Jaden's fast.
Okay, left, right. That's a pretty good strategy. Left, right, a couple times to get more spawns. Ah, 32.
Kyungmin is super fast, and the thing is, Kyungmin is using only one hand, and Jaden is using both hands.
Does Jaden actually know what he's doing? It
I
almost
don't
seems like he's
know.
just doing whatever he wants. Oh, he's kind of
maybe
stuck.
not.
That's the moment you see try again.
네, 되게 여기 접점 같은데요. 굉장히 생각보다 굉장히 치열해요.
It matters. It really
Jaden is
matters.
struggling, but
Oh.
he is going well.
Oh, Jaden came back. He's got some space now.
900점 넘으셨어요.
20 seconds.
Okay, Jaden got over 1,000.
They're both getting over 1,200 for sure.
1300.
Oh, they're neck and neck.
1200, 1300.
큰 거 하나
10 seconds.
Oh, look.
1600, 1700.
Oh, Jaden
Oh,
came back.
Jaden.
How is this possible?
Did he just exceed 2,000?
Wow.
Whoa.
1200.
Jaden.
Jaden.
He found his talent.
He's a goat.
이거 해보시면은 1분 동안 이렇게 하기 생각보다 굉장히
It's hard to get over 2,000 within a minute.
I
think
never
you also
got
have to
even
be
1,000.
lucky. How did he come back? He was almost stuck with no space.
Whoa.
That was close.
선물 나가게 되는 거고요.
Jaden Gaming, yes.
경민님은 네 아시지만 들어가 주시고 제이드님은 돌림판 옆으로.
Okay, so Jaden is going to spin the wheel.
네, 생각보다 힘듭니다.
Spin
1,300점
it perfectly, 2 spins. Perfect 2 spins, perfect 3 spins.
맞아요.
Perfect 4 spins.
It seems like he practiced this.
He's Jaden. Jaden can do anything. It's all possible.
그건 얘기가 없었잖아요.
With Morphia on the right with the tapes.
돌려. 네. 시작.
Spin.
돌려.
Drum roll.
Perfect 2 spins. Let's get it.
일단 한 번 더 있으니까.
네. 더 있습니다.
It's all right. We got another chance. We got one more chance.
Okay, we got one more chance.
돌려.
The wind didn't blow. Okay, spin. This time. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit right there. That's a selector.
We've got 3 selectors.
everyone.
Oh my gosh.
3 selectors. That's a bird.
Oh my gosh.
랜덤권 3장. 네. 사실상
Everyone, claps to Jaden. Jaden made it work. Forget about the million gold.
He did all the work.
Forget about the million gold. He got us the 5-star selector.
이상한 거 나왔으면은
Gold hands.
Whoa.
Literally gold hands.
얘기하려고 했는데
He just like pinpointed
Spin and 5 stars.
selectors and
Let that
whoa.
guy spin every single time.
Jaden.
Golden hand. Jaden is the
He
way.
is the goat. Wow.
경민님도 사실 어떻게
Oh my God.
이길 수 있는 점수거든요.
3 selectors?
근데 너무
그 점수만
I'm going to have a tough time.
How can I get my paycheck if they're working like a charity? I'm from from Neowiz. I need my
I don't care.
paycheck.
I don't care. I'm getting my selectors.
I need my paycheck. Oh my gosh.
그러면 두 번째 게임은 저희 원화팀의 오븐님과
Okay, the second.
팀
Oh, we're having more games. Okay. We have 3 matches, right? I almost forgot. Too excited from the 5-star selector.
Okay, so Oven is going to fight against Jaegyung.
할 수도 있겠습니다.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Someone just
We
said on
will-
the chat, Neo is cutting wages. No!
No, it's
I need my
okay.
paycheck.
Bunny Lowen, our wallet time. Our wallet automatically open up for the Bunny Lowen and Livia Lumencia.
오븐님 화이팅 많습니다 지금.
점점 이 준비하는 시간도 빨라지고 있습니다.
Oh, okay. 1 minute to go. That's Alvin from illustration team and Kim Jae-kyung from narrative team.
So it's like art versus story.
Oh, that's big. Who wins?
아까 리허설 할 때보다 두 분 다 빨라지셨어요.
Ooh. It's actually faster than they played during the rehearsal.
치열해요. 네.
Oh.
치열한데요.
Oh, there was a moment where both of them were 216. 400s, slightly faster on the right.
정말 치열한데 생각보다.
Oh yes, you can also play this online.
다들 왜 이렇게 진심인 거?
It's available on our pre-registration webpage.
아니 그 사이 연습하신 거.
128 completed. 1.
I heard that in order to like reach 1,000, you have to get at least 256.
Ah, okay. That's a requirement. Is this the way to play? You're supposed to play it down? I
I think you're
so,
supposed to
right?
like swipe it.
Oh, okay. So you're supposed to like pick a side and then play it? I never learned like the rules. Oh, 2,000. Whoa! 256 over 2,000 from Oven.
During the rehearsal, she didn't even reach 500.
That wasn't even close.
Whoa!
분명 리허설 할 때 1000점도 못 넘어가지고 저희가 1200으로 정했는데 갑자기 다들 2000을 넘어버려.
I'm like, why is everyone?
So it's a double spin again.
Whoa!
네, 오케이입니다.
Double spin.
Double spin.
Double spin. Yay, everyone! Send your energy to Oven.
5-star selector.
You know what we should all scream for. Oven! Send your
2048 is the new
energy.
esport.
과연? 한 번 더.
바로 분위기를 전환하게 바로 가시죠.
Okay,
Spin
one
once
more
again.
spin.
One more spin. One more spin.
One more spin.
이게 무거워요 생각보다.
It's kind of heavy.
이 속도로 지나가면
What's more?
Draw tickets! Draw ticket, draw ticket, draw ticket, draw.
So we have 35 draw tickets, 3
Is it 35?
selectors.
Okay. Already?
I can't even remember now.
I can't even count anymore. But more draw tickets, I'm always good.
The more the better.
Okay, that's match 2. Where is match 3?
이게 또 10연차의 맛이 또 있거든요.
Oh, 10 more draw tickets, selectors.
10연차를 돌려서 쪼는 맛이 있고 10연차를 돌리면 사실
Someone just said charity stream.
Charity stream? I know. I know for a fact that BrownDust 2 is very free-to-play friendly, but this
It is.
This is getting way too close to a real friend.
I'm hoping we don't shut down. Good work, Oven.
The server might explode when there's an update for the mails. Right after the broadcast, most of these should be in your mailbox, but everyone will hit that claim all button at the same time, and the server
then it
crash.
will be. It will be.
That might happen.
But the
because
more
there's-
users, the more merrier it
Yeah,
is.
because they're giving out so much.
Okay, so Hyunmoo is playing against Sang-woo.
새 게임으로 세팅해 주시고요.
Okay, new game. Third match, the last one.
새 게임에서
Their first goal should be above 1200, and we'll see who spins.
이 타일 하나 있으면
Once or twice?
만들어줘요.
It's supposed to be once, but because they're all hitting above the bar of 1200, they're spinning twice.
It's becoming like a default
Uh-huh.
twice.
저희 제작팀
But there's always a chance that one of these two, or both of them, might not go above the bar because the
그러면은
previous matches
사실
it
이거는
was.
전담당자가 못 이기면 사실
But go ahead and try. It's pretty hard to get that much points within the first minute.
Someone in the chat just said, are there figurines? And yes, we do. We are planning to sell those. If you rewatch our live stream in part 1, then you can actually see one of the great samples of our figurines.
Yeah, figurine will be available later, so make sure to check out the details. Either on the official online merchandise. Okay, hold on.
생각 많이 할 시기가
Oh.
아닌데 이거는 초반에는 막 빠르게 해야 되는데.
Okay, so both going through the corners, left, right.
I thought that was like one of the most well-known strategies to score high on 248.
Really? I have no clue how this game works. I'm good with Sudoku, but not this one. I can do Sudoku. I think that's harder. Maybe not, because I actually don't know how this works. 1,000 on the right.
1,000?
이거 1200 넘겠다.
Sango is like concentrating so hard.
14초.
Okay, that's past the bar.
Get those bobas.
Can the combat design team?
Oh,
The
Sango
combat
just got game
design team
over.
cannot lose.
Sango just got game over.
Oh, he passed him. Oh, but the time was up.
끝나기 전에
I think the time was up.
I think so too, but
But
he
the
just kept playing.
sound team was game over a few seconds before.
And he played like 2 swipes more after the time was up.
Okay, we need to check the slow motion, just like football.
저희 제작팀이 아무리 그 만능이긴 하지만 이 상황에서
Rematch?
해달라고 하면 지금 조종실에서 욕하고 있는 거 다 알고 있습니다. 네. 그러면
I think the right side?
Oh, so it's a draw, it's a tie. So both of them get to spin once.
Ah, okay, one wheel here, one wheel from the left, one wheel from the right. Okay.
Well, that's fair. I mean, the more the better.
That's where the left side won everything. So I think they're giving them a chance to just to touch the wheel.
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
right. It's a
Nah.
privilege to spin the wheel.
앙금이 남아 계신 느낌.
아닙니다. 네. 아니 왜냐면
Okay, who goes first?
아까 할머님은 한번 돌렸으니까.
Ah, okay, the sound
someone's
team.
going to.
어쨌든 목이 쉬고 있네요.
In the meantime, I want to talk about the what do you call it? The bunny girls standing right there. Those are actually the ones the exhibits we put it on the AGF festival. And the thing is, before the BrownDust booth was open, we got censored, and we weren't allowed to put those as the exhibit.
How come? BrownDust 2 is very friendly.
Well,
friendly,
the thing
friendly,
is, in
friendly,
that festival,
friendly,
there were
friendly.
kids with parents, so.
What?
아니 이거 괜찮은 건가?
Are we okay?
I'm not sure. Now that I think of it, I think
Guys, are we okay?
I need my paycheck.
Can we be this blessed?
아까 회식이었잖아요.
Hey, are we?
그 전이었으면 회식을 4번 하는 거였나요?
Can we be this blessed with just a single anniversary stream?
한 번에 3장이었어요.
Wow.
That's 4.
Now even the devs are thinking that the real wheel is like rigged.
4장 됐습니다.
Now the PD is like,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. This wasn't supposed to happen. Oh my god, this wasn't supposed to happen. But promise is a promise.
You have to follow
Judy,
it.
you
have
said
to
it
do
on stage on a broadcast live in front of
I'm counting all the
6 billion
selectors.
people.
Woo!
있지. 5성 랜덤권 이미 4장이지.
So more PF plus 5, that's also free.
그리고 리세계 아이고.
So, and
Okay, he just used a slang. He just used a slang.
So, a lot has been thrown out already for everyone. So, make sure to spread the word that this is going on. It's potentially, and those around you, around the fences who have not played the game, just watching the stream.
I mean, it's a great bait to let them join. Like we've got
Download
so
and
many selectors and so many tickets.
Okay, download and start right now. Okay, is that the good power? 500. Still good.
great, still great.
Still good. Still good. Still.
We already got 4
good.
selectors. We already got like a ton
All
of draw
good.
tickets.
Everyone claps. for the sound team. Sound team. Woohoo!
돌아가 주시기 바랍니다.
Oh man, because I have 3 accounts already.
Oh.
It's time for me to make a 4th to complete the Yu-Gi-Oh, the Exodia. I guess Exodia has a lot more
Exodia.
pieces, but I already have 3 accounts. But it's time for me to make 1 more to get extra pulls. Yay! That's crazy.
하겠습니다. 이렇게까지 많이 나올 줄은 몰랐습니다.
And Jeff said, like,
Yeah.
we didn't even expect we had to give out this much selectors.
근데 어떠셨나요?
So that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's
It was fun.
Because we got a lot more selectors. It's even better than expected.
I mean, like, I love it when he like, starts to stop.
Jungho and PD, they're like slowing down in
Yeah.
what they're saying. They're being very cautious. Like, oh, we have
gotta
to keep
stop.
these out, but like, it's a little too much than we intended, but all these will be in your mailbox.
Make sure to
after
check
the
them
stream.
out.
So, but this is the charity stream, but you know, thank you guys.
So the next segment is Ask the Developers, and before this live stream, we actually gathered some questions from the users all around the globe.
Ah,
And we
okay.
gathered them, and we sorted them out, and we decided to ask the developers of the
So it's a
game.
Q&A session.
That's right.
The questions we got beforehand.
Okay, the
And let's
first.
take a few questions.
저희 이렇게 해주신 것만큼 또
Okay.
패키지로 보답하겠다고 말씀 주셔서 정말 감사합니다.
Oh, and then
Hey.
someone said we'll buy more packages from the selectors.
And
Oh,
PD just
thank
answered. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. More money for the merch? Oh, that's another way.
Oh, that's a great way.
The mouse pad.
Ah, that's good.
The
that's
B
good.
pad, yes.
질문이 벌써 떠 있죠? 네, 질문 벌써.
Oh, we have the
Okay.
question already. Okay,
The first question?
let's move on. Let's move on.
The first question is about illustrations and character design. So, the first question is, will we get to see characters with more diverse body types, like petite, young?
Oh, there can be a lot more. So, Oven?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, character, the designs or identity is very important. Defining the identity. So we will try to gather all the opinion and ensure characters of variety of age and groups have their own unique charm in the future. Okay.
And the second question, can you emphasize a more subtle appeal rather than an overtly revealing one? There was actually one of the most gathered questions from the users.
Oh, really? Okay.
So Oven is saying, our art team genuinely appreciates the charm of subtle appeals. However, we understand that the recent focus on visually prominent features might not resonate with everyone. So the team decides to gather a little more opinions from the users.
Yes, and Oven said they will try to gather more detailed feedbacks and implement that in the future designs. Always appreciated.
And the last question to Oven is, will you address the discrepancies between character illustrations and cutscenes?
Oh, this is important, yes.
And Oven just said, we understand the frustrations of players who think, this isn't how my character looks. So starting with recent revisions, which were already announced in part 1, they will thoroughly review the designs to ensure consistency of body shape and overall look across the illustrations and cutscenes.
Everyone be nice. There can be any questions. Okay? Let's have a variety of questions and answers. Now let's behave. And more questions? Oh, I think this is going to someone else because this is not anymore. Okay, this is going to Jaden. Will there be additional content or various interactions utilizing existing maps? Okay, this is the map question.
The maps are actually beautifully designed, but it feels underutilized as they are not revisited or reused. They're only used like once in every pack.
Ah, yeah, that's right. And there are lots of maps.
Yeah.
There are a lot of maps.
Okay, Jaden completely agrees with you guys. So they previously held an event where players collected event coins across the maps, but the forced exploration felt a little tedious, so they passed on similar ideas afterward. However, they've noticed that some players miss the events of exploring maps, so they're considering alternate approaches.
Oh yeah, that's right. So repeated play can get a little boring if it's repeated too many times. So I think there has to be a lot more thought into it, built into the map. And Jaden answering in the otaku way, I like it. I like it. So that's one map question. There's another question here. What's the status of my room, and when will it be improved? Because I think it's been stuck there for a long time now, right?
But I found it pretty surprising that a lot of users actually like the My Room feature and wanted
I don't
to
even
develop.
touch it because I'm not that type of person.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
busy
the
with
difference.
my
I mean-
own room, cleaning up my own real room in life.
I mean, that's the difference. I mean, I love the My Room feature.
Oh,
and
really?
Whereas, like, you've never really touched that one. So this time, he hopes we enjoy the recently added Glippy Diner, and for updates to My Room, they'll review the schedule in the first half of 2025.
Next year, okay. So that will be another update that we can look forward to early next year. So moving on to a story now. So next question is about story. The update cycle for the new pack feels a little slow, and the story progression is a little sluggish. Can updates be made more consistently according to the story?
This was actually one of the many gathered questions as well. And Chongwon thinks the overall progression of the story feels fast within the grand scheme, but the story team understands that the slow update schedule can make the pacing feel frustrating. So they're committed to more consistently delivering updates with more engaging stories, and he wants us to stay tuned.
Okay, that's very important because especially the story, it has to be detailed thought out, and I'm sure there's a lot of mini, small, big revisions before it's actually released to everyone. So because story is the core, the heart of BrownDust too, not just the characters. So I think there needs to be a lot of work put into the next ones.
Exactly.
So I think we continue with the story questions. Can we see more backstories from the main characters? Lateru, Gray, Sera, and more.
So there are some, there are like further exploring the personalities of characters with backgrounds, event stories, and more. So the story team also wants to showcase more of the characters' unique narratives and backgrounds, and trying to achieve this through the main story will be slightly difficult because story packs are responsible for the progress of the story, the main line, and there's only so much of the story that they can cover. So, because the main story has a certain responsibility to follow a certain storyline, so there is not much of a space to explain the details of each character or the backgrounds they have. But they're still aiming to delve into their characters through other storytelling content, like the Glippy Diner or even the interaction features. However, they realize that preparing the main story will always be the priority in the schedule.
Okay, so the main story, and also if the other volume gets way too big, large in volume, then it's hard to focus on the main story.
Exactly.
Then you have to go with the side stories too. You want to cover everything, but you just can't. Sort of like a movie that has to be condensed within 2-3 hours. If it gets a little too long, then it gets a little boring in a way. So I kind of understand what he's going through with the team. So okay, better understanding with the team. So we do have one more question with the story. The story feels a little predictable. Can we expect twists that break away from the typical types of these stories?
So they need unpredictable twists or suspenseful plot development. I mean, like, that gives the perks of the story.
I think that's might be needed. Yeah, somewhat predictable. In not all the chapters, but some chapters, yes.
I understand. So Chaekyung is answering. They're very eager to deliver on that. So he wants us to please stay tuned to see what they have in store for us in the future.
Yep, and Jaekyung was saying he wants to really go around the cliches and try to break away and show somewhat more surprising factors in the upcoming. Okay, it's not easy to be that creative because there's been stories since ages of time, since ancient times. So we'll see. Moving on to the sound question. So next one is sound and audio. the background music is great, but can be repetitive due to the limited selection. Can more background music be added to the game?
Okay, since the battle theme is a common one, unlike the variety of background musics, it can feel repetitive, but they're actually actively considering adding more battle themes, not only for the event packs, but also for regular story packs as well. And he really appreciates us listening to the music and really appreciating the tracks.
I love the music.
I love that they are playing like various genres of music, not only rock or EDM, but they also use classics and ballads.
Yeah,
as
depending
well.
on the pack and the settings behind it, we do have a lot of different genres. Oh, that's actually the question. The soundtrack is so good. Can more genres be included, like ballads, rock, and etc.?
So he's saying, we think a wide range of genres, from traditional Korean music to cyberpunk pop, is already well represented. So, however, remixing popular original soundtracks into other styles like ballad or jazz, those versions of a beloved track is a very intriguing idea.
Jazz version. We should have a concert later.
And the last question would be, can the lobby music selection be expanded? So like adding tracks like White Reaper as lobby music?
Oh, okay. Like the lobby music. And Sang-woo, this was a frequent request. Oh, and most unavailable songs have been translated. Currently, some unreleased tracks, like Japanese version of White Reaper, are accessible to Korean language players due to localization specifications. If there is a strong demand, we'll actively consider implementing that in the future. Okay. And you're always saying thanks for sharing the feedback. Oh, this one's the battle question. Okay, the game difficulty feels excessively high for some content. Is it possible to add beginner-friendly tutorials or guides? Because not everyone is familiar with SRPG.
Like me. I mean, like, I know the storylines and the settings, but yeah, it was pretty hard for me to get used to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he recognizes that this unfamiliar battle style can feel overwhelming for the new players, especially in the early stages. And battle terminology but also contributes to this difficulty. So they're trying to actively use tooltips and make learning these terms as simple and accessible as possible. Like, for example, they will simplify explanations for systems like the chain systems. Like, hitting once will build one chain, and each chain will increase the damage by 10%, and the chains will reset at the end of the turn. Well, such simplified phrases might help the users, the players, to understand how I could participate in the battle.
Okay, nice
easier.
words, but not skill issue. I think it could be a custom issue. And depending on the plus the number on top of that custom, that might be the issue. So sometimes gathering up, and with this many selectors potentially, and also the draw tickets, I think it's time that you can be a lot more stronger in the near future.
That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah, so I think the difficulty might go down a little bit after you get to select this many, right guys? Right guys? Oh, and the next question.
The second question. There seems to be an over-reliance on specific characters, leading to balance issues and limiting diversity. Will there be solutions for this?
The solutions.
So he agrees that for characters like buffers and debuffers that are heavily relied upon, and he is planning to increase reruns of these costumes, at least for the sake of new players, and boost their ability in sales even more frequently than any other costumes. So while they've introduced alternative characters and costumes with similar roles, they're also considering additional releases to address these issues. But for collaboration characters, they're hard to rerun, so they're exploring the possibility of introducing new costumes with nearly identical roles after some time has passed.
There's a lot of reruns, and also coming up reruns for these damage amp characters. If you go to our register site, there's a calendar for the pickup. You can also check them out. A lot of reruns, so even if you're a new player, you can pick up a lot of these buff damage amplifying characters, costumes. So another question is, same character types perform and are being repeated? Can we expect new skills, battle styles, and mechanics?
And Hyomo is responding as, we'll address characters and battle mechanics separately. For characters, they're aiming to design new ones with innovative skills. And their goal is for new characters to feel exciting both visually and also in terms of gameplay, stats, sparking curiosity about how to utilize them effectively. So regarding these new battle mechanics compared to the current standard battles, so content like Fiend Hunter or Guild Raids or Tower of Salvation uses unique rules that create opportunities for specific characters to go better than the others.
Yeah, so also from the lobby, you can check out which characters are being used for which content a little more. So in Mirror Wars, offensive and also defensive, you can check them out as percentages. Also, depending on the tier, so we've got a really good system of which character is being more frequently used for which type of content. So you can also check them out, or you can also look it up, Google, YouTube, and search which characters are better for which. And because a lot of these M characters are coming up next, you do want to pick them up.
Okay, so the next questions are about management and monetization. So Juni will be asking the questions because Jongho is the one who will be answering those. Now, the game's advertising and promotional strategy should be improved. The game is not well known and needs more active marketing, especially in Japan.
Okay, so Jongho, as someone in charge of business operation, I deeply apologize. It took some time to establish a unique advertising promotional strategy and style for BrownDust 2. He apologizes again. However, starting from the 1.15 year anniversary, they plan to focus on advertising and promotional activities around major updates, like this anniversary update. Currently, various operations are being prepared as implemented, focusing on our key regions, Korea, Japan, Taiwan, and United States. They're actively preparing and to participate in offline events representing each region. Like as mentioned in part 1, they participated in one of the biggest AGF, one of the biggest events in Korea last week, and also Comic-Con in Japan at the end of December. And also in Taiwan, they aim to promote the game in Taipei Game Show in January, and also in United States. They're working hard to meet our players offline around next year's summer. So, in addition, they're preparing marketing activities involving a variety of influencer and also online platforms in terms of marketing. And they hope you continue to take an interest and support their efforts moving forward. So they're trying their best in terms of marketing and promotions. And it's been a while since we got into part number 2. So we will try to go as fast as possible to go through the questions.
Okay, it'll be, there's another question. It would be nice to have more cost-effective packages.
Like 600%.
So Jongho is very much appreciating the request for more packages, but this is an approach to take this cautiously. So some players may find the current number of packages too small, while others think it's sufficient. And right now, he thinks we have achieved an appropriate balance. He believes that as the number of packages increases, the distinction between them diminishes. And it may give the impression of pushing too hard for spending, so giving too much pressure for the players to spend money, and that can lead to fatigue.
Okay. So way too many packages can be exhausting a little bit.
Yeah, giving us a little too much pressure to like money.
Yeah, depending on how many pulls, how many banners that comes out.
So for now, they're managing a balanced approach, and for the 1.5th year anniversary, they're preparing packages with unique features and purposes, so he wants us to take a look. And next, The questions
Oh, the
are
programming.
about programming. Ooh,
Questions.
bugs.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay.
Everyone, be nice, be gentle.
특정 상황이 발생하면
Now the next
App
question is
crash
about
problem. I'll
app
take
crash.
this. There are frequent app crashes during specific parts of the game. Can this be fixed in a way? Particularly Evil Castle, Guild Raid, Fiend Hunter, and Tile of Starvation.
안정성 향상을 위해서 시스템을 지속적으로 모니터링하고 있고
So they're continuously monitoring the system and addressing abnormal situations to enhance the app's stability.
추가되고
As the game evolves with additional content, increased scale, optimizing memory usage, and performance remains as a top prior. Okay, so that's a very standard answer, but that's the best they can do. They can't like explain us how to program C++.
No.
And we will not understand.
Those
Some of
are
you,
all
of course,
jargon.
I will not understand. So going to the next question. Will you fix optimization issues such as bugs and mobile performance concerns?
Ooh. Okay, so they made significant efforts to minimize unnecessary loading times and improve transitions since before launch, but as content has grown and resource demands have naturally increased, leading no longer loading times, which is something they are actively working to optimize. And regarding skill-related errors and abnormal battle judgments, they recognize that the verification process for like ensuring a clean gaming environment, they actually cause more inconvenience for which they are apologizing. And they're currently improving the battle engine to deliver a more stable battling experience. And for high-performance devices like, I don't know, brand new smartphones,
Like a PC?
and well, those devices are experiencing overheating and frame drops, and they're very much aware of the issues, and they're working on optimizations to provide clear graphics while
That's why we
minimizing
have the
heat generation.
PC client. I use a lot of PC clients.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
It's
Whenever I
it's
play
near
BrownDust
perfect.
2, I always
it
use
loads
the PC.
so fast.
Way
Tough to Google
better.
Play. Thank you.
And there's another question. There are many new bugs after each update. A perfect fix is of course difficult, but why does this happen so often? So the question, the person who asked the question doesn't seem, the QA quality assertion doesn't seem sufficient overall, and it gives a negative impression of the game.
Ah, okay. So the answer is their eagerness to deliver new and exciting content as soon as possible sometimes result in less than perfect updates. While all updates go through a QA for balancing and bug checks, they acknowledge that they have not always been flawless. So they will try to optimize better for the future plays.
하나만 말씀드리고 싶은 게 제가 이제 프로그래머 분들이나 QA 팀이나
And they want to
이제 같이 이런 얘기를 해보자라고 했을 때
express that when they wanted to speak about this
제가 제일 문제가
in the live broadcast first. I think I am the problem first. I
여러 가지 것들을 많이
have a lot of ambitions. I want to do try lots of things. I think because we're trying multiple things at the same time. The program team tried so hard. They really ran into a lot of trouble. I gave them the hard work. So regarding this work process and the load of work, I think they really felt pressured. I want to say sorry as a lead.
부족하지 않은 부분이라고 생각하고
And I really want to apologize to everyone as the one in charge to make this a lot more stable, to have a lot more stable service in the future. It's not just the program team, I will take responsibility as the PD, and that's really, yeah, really coming from the heart. I can feel it.
Okay, so the last set of questions will be asked to Juni about game directions and miscellaneous. So this may be the last set of questions, and what's going to happen with collab events? And there have been many opinions in each region regarding the collaboration events. Some people suggest limiting them to once a year or less, while others want more frequent collaborations with popular IPs. Notably, user feedback about treating the number of collaborations like a mandatory task stood out to us. So they agree, like setting a fixed number of collaborations is a business-oriented decision, but what truly matters is whether the event is actually enjoyable and well received and played by the users.
중요한 거는 유저분들이 즐기고
So,
좋아할 만한 이벤트인지
deciding those policies in advance, like no collaborations ever,
제가
or
절대 하지 않겠다.
only once per year, or more than 2 annually. So it reflects a purely business-driven perspective. And asking players about the frequency of collaborations without knowing the details of the events, he says that was a wrong approach.
잘못된 질문이었다고 생각을 하고요.
So collab events should primarily bring excitement, anticipation by integrating beloved anime or game characters into the world of BrownDust 2.
핵심이라고 생각을 합니다.
So
때문에 콜라보 횟수를 미리
creating new stories for players to enjoy. Thus, the priority should not be on setting the number of collaborations you should do per year in advance, but rather on ensuring that players genuinely enjoy and appreciate the event. And they also deeply understand the feedback, emphasizing the need to strengthen the game's original story and characters, and which means ensuring that the new players who join after the collab don't feel excluded because they cannot get the certain characters permanently.
Yeah, that's important.
And that they recognize these concerns and will prioritize the player experience from now on.
Yeah, because for the collab, there's no rerun. So maybe there's rerun later on, but it's not guaranteed, right? So it's really rough. If you're starting after the collab, or as the collab is going on, maybe you just don't have enough time to pick those up. So the next question.
So it's great that this is a game free-to-play users can enjoy, but there should still be a clear distinction between free-to-play and paying users. So he's asking for some more honorary rewards that could be provided for paying users.
So
that's
some
a pretty
extra
creative
feature?
approach. So what paying users want is differentiation in terms of honor. So they want some honorary badges or rewards, and that's actually aligned with the direction mentioned in previous developer notes. So rather than simply widening the gap in ordinary rewards, they believe it's more appropriate to provide a variety of honor-based rewards, like awarding guild marks to top-ranking guilds and guild rates, or statues in the guild headquarters from Story Pack 3. Those are the ideas they're considering, and they will soon be implemented and adapted to the in-game.
Oh, so we'll see how quickly or later that gets implemented. So lots of game direction related. So this is the last one of the last question. So I'll read it out now. Season events and content like a Fiend Hunter feels repetitive and boring. Well, not really to me, because it's very hard, always challenging. But are there any plans to address this with a new mini game or events?
Okay, so they have received a lot of feedback about the frequent recurrence of seasonal events. And considering starting with this winter seasonal event, they are planning to introduce new seasonal events divided into A and B, alternating every 2 weeks without repeats whenever possible. And they've also attempted changes in the content of seasonal events. So instead of somewhat monotonous minigames like boring minigames from before, they are aiming to offer more substantial and engaging minigames like Pandora Escape. So additionally, they're incorporating visual novel style illustrated dialogues in story presentations and expanding the story scope.
Okay, those are the gathered question and answer for now. And we do have the live Q&A session, but right before we go into the Q&A session, we do have a news, somewhat of an update on news to tell everyone that we mentioned that it was a 5-star selector from the wheel, that it's in fact we have mistaken in information that it's not a selector, but it's a random 5-star guaranteed ticket instead. It's not the selector. It's actually a 5-star guaranteed, so it's going to be random. So I was also having questions that having that many selectors is quite wild.
That's right, that's
so
right.
we are very, very incredibly sorry, and we like to officially apologize to viewers.
100% my bad. I misunderstood, and yeah, it's a
I asked you
guaranteed.
twice.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about
Still
that.
good, bro. Bruh,
Sorry
Riot.
about that. Sorry.
Riot is
sorry.
a different gaming company. But guys, I think 4 random 5-star is still a very good gift in your mailbox.
No, it's not that they removed the selector. It's just that I misunderstood and delivered you guys wrong.
1.5 year anniversary. I play a lot
bad.
of gachas, and 1.5 year anniversary for selector that's never been heard of.
I also
And I
didn't
don't
believe
think-
it, and yeah, it turned out it's my bad. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but random, but 4. So we're very sorry about the misinformation, and hope you guys understand. But still, the 5-star guaranteed random will be in your mailbox right after the stream. So best of luck. I'm wishing that I get the worst, so you guys get the best. Literally, because I have 3 accounts. I'm about to make 1 more, so I will lose all my luck for all of you guys to take the best luck possible for the character, the costume that you want, please. Okay?
Sorry about
Forgive
that.
us. We had the misinformation, the wrong information given to you guys, but still, it'll be 5 stars though. Come on, guys!
And we just got this answer from Origami that they are actually reviewing, they're actually thinking of making an art book. So do they have any plans of making an art book? And they said they're looking over resources if there are any arts that they could use for their art book. So that's one good news.
Oh, hey, by the way, we're actually actively reading the chat and taking your question into the Korean developers right now. So if you have any questions right now, type in chat. And we have the other devs of the team, BrownDust 2 team, actually translating that to the Korean developers in Korean. So if you have any questions, type it in right now, and maybe your question will be selected. Can we have a 3D lobby system? Art book? Art book? Main character, you are double gacha?
Oh,
How
how
many
to marry
Eclipse?
Eclipse?
How to marry Eclipse, huh?
That's legit. That's
First,
legit.
you have to buy the Takimakura cover. That's the first step. More figures? Okay.
Okay, marriage system when?
Oh, battle speed higher.
Oh.
I think that's a really good question because most of them is just 2x,
Mhm.
maybe like 3x, 2.5x. I think it's an upgrade. Or like, okay, did we miss a question?
So there were some questions asking about if there is if vertical version is available in the PC build, and unfortunately the programmer said that they're not under plan right now.
Okay.
But if a lot of users are asking for it, then they might think about it.
Okay, so
And any
there's
plans
also
of taking off the wig?
active question or request that please remove the cosplay. It's bothering my eyes, but Junyi answered that if we take off the cosplay, it looks even worse because there's some things under the cosplay for the preparation. So that was an answer. And art book question. Art book actually there's
A lot of things to prepare.
work for the artwork, and it needs to be detailed. We actually looked into it. And art book, making an art book, we noticed while preparing for one that it's actually a real deal to make one. So we have to bring everything, like the concepts and everything, from the art team, and it will take some time. But within 2025, we will try. We have that in plan already. So we will try to have it
At
within
least
2025.
within the year of 2025.
이런 질문을 주셨는데 지금 약간
또 하는 건 위험한데요.
And what do they want to do again? Cosplay?
They want all the guests cosplayed as well next time.
Oh, and I know some of you guys thought that the models from AGF are also coming to our stream, but no. But we got the B tier cosplay, but maybe for the next stream, maybe for the next big official stream, we can have all the cosplayers, because I went to AGF. And I didn't know where to put my eyes on.
Oh yeah, the quality. I
They're
only saw the photos, but the quality was like super
beauties,
top tier.
like literally characters out from your monitor on the stage, or the.
I actually got a chance
cosplayers.
to talk with Chungwon right
Uh-huh.
after the AGF, and he was actually surprised that there was this one cosplayer who cosplayed as Celia, Bunny Girl Celia, and he loved the point that it was such like a great match with the story character setting itself.
Yeah, she also has huge eyes.
Oh.
I actually got to talk to her.
Oh.
And and her and Bunny Morphia.
Oh.
And they're all loving the characters so much that they were feeling so well. They really loved what they were doing for the last 2 days of AGF.
계속 말씀드렸는데
And the question I think we have for the Korean side.
우선순위 얘기 안 드리고 싶었는데 우선순위에서 자꾸 밀렸어요. 죄송합니다.
So because we are preparing for the AGF, the offline events, and also this stream for 1.5, we have a lot in the line and the list of things to do. But they just said prior for the things that they have to go through, right? So they will go through, but it will take some time. Some things has to get done earlier, some things has to get done later. That's the direction that they have to choose.
Oh, there's another good question. So when buying those items in the store, they want to know how much they already have in their inventory.
yes,
They
that's
want some UI,
Like UI improvements.
Yeah.
꽤 많이 있습니다. 근데 요번에
There's a lot of UI improvement list of things.
말씀드리려고 했었던 부분이기는 한데
So I wanted to tell this later.
다른 좀 도파민이 좀 터지는 그런 업데이트들을 많이 보셨잖아요.
But you've seen some
어떻게 보면
really cool updates recently.
UI 개선하면서
The UI and also the battle, the switching system with, having a separate rectangle on the side. And also the font changes, the color font changes, they're also really good. I think really cool feature.
많이 보여드리려고 했었고 상반기 내에는 내년 상반기 내에는
So within the first half of next year, we will try to have these type of big UI changes.
1분기 내에는 업데이트 하려고 합니다.
Oh, actually the first
in the
quarter. Not just the first half. They will try. That's their goal right now, to have this UI change and somewhat of a big update in terms of UI quality of life improvements.
And there's also an opinion from Japan that they want a pause feature when putting their cutscenes in the lobby.
Oh, like a pause and image
So
as a
that,
screenshot.
they want to see that exact cut of the cutscene.
Like a frame.
그 정지되는
But if you
화면 그대로
pause
그냥
right there,
이미지 상태로 배경화면으로 그걸 저장을 하는 게
as an image,
그
saving that
그거보다는 제가 그냥 유저분들이 조금 더 원하는 거는
as an image, but compared to that, I think
스킬 컷신들의 각 루프 애니메이션
there's a lot of movements, but having a looped segment of the animation,
애니메이션들을
He wants us players to appreciate the animation and the action more than the art itself. So, I mean,
not
he
just
has
as
a
an
point.
image, like a small, like a 0.5 loop segment was what he was wondering. He actually wanted to have some feedback between the teams and also the players.
딱 컷해서 정지 상태로 넣게 되면 그 부분에서 좋아하시는 거라고 하면 조금
But if the feedback goes a lot more for the stilled image, like one frame, then they will try to implement that into the game. Or depending on the feedback, it might be looped segment of the cutscene or a stilled image. So he's considering which should be better in the future. So that's a pretty good feedback. I love the fact that we're always actively giving back and forth.
Exactly. They're
What-
always trying to listen to what the users want and what the users are having as an opinion towards our game. And yeah, I love the communication we're having between.
스킬 컷신을 이용한 아크릴 스탠드 같은 것들 원하시는 것들
And also skill cutscenes, acrylic stands. We do have plans of making a lot more merchandise related to the cutscenes. We'll have a lot more better news in the upcoming future, and also already have plans of making a lot more merchandise.
저희가 이제 예약 그 온라인에서
And also Yuridori.
네, 오늘은 이제
That will also be available for pre-order later.
굿즈는 저희가 이제 소개하기가 조금 어려웠지만
But because we're doing this globally, right now we don't have the news on the Yuridori specifically, but we will have that later. Also available.
There's another word in the chat that they're getting used to Sylvia.
Not me.
Are you?
Not me, because Sylvia is one of my first. And oh, my brain.
보다 보면 좀 그런 느낌이
I'm getting brainwashed every single time I look at the screen. I hope that's not happening for you guys. Okay, lots of questions. Yeah, put your questions up as they are. Lots of questions are being transferred to developers. Yeah, real time.
The staff in the Korean studio is actually watching your chat, so they're going to quickly translate it and send it to you.
네, 알겠습니다.
So I think we'll take about 2 more questions for the live Q&A. Oh, ancient Egyptian outfits? Oh, cool art. So there's no sound?
글로벌에서는 이제
어.
좀 만족해 하시는 것 같고 그 글로벌 쪽에
글로벌?
약간의
Question?
커뮤니케이션 오류가 있었어 가지고 저희가 제공해드리는
So now they're mentioning that
yeah, the
the
selectors and the
5-star
random.
selector was not it. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry
We're
again.
so sorry.
Sorry again.
We're so sorry. This won't happen ever again.
My bad.
I might be fired, so I'll see you never.
My bad. There's no paycheck for me this month.
I'll see you never. Hopefully,
I'll
in
be
the next
starving
stream.
next week.
But I hope
I'm
not
so
fired.
sorry.
I'm so sorry, but I hope you guys understand. It's a 5-star random ticket. Okay. It's totally fine. I'm only going to read the good chats, okay?
Okay, Chungwon is now talking about the demand of male character releases.
Oh yeah, I've seen some chats. Some male characters, like really buffy. No, okay, like really cool-looking guy. Like it doesn't have to be like thick. It doesn't have to be like really muscly. Could be like really cool.
Yeah, just cool dudes.
Yeah, that you really want to pull.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, okay, I think it's better to be very powerful. But no male, please, no dudes,
no male.
no demand.
Wait, but I just saw a few chats that they wanted like gray or more lactal stories, and now you guys don't need them. No, I don't
Jaden
really
is
get
enough?
them.
Okay, I think we understand now.
Dating sim started.
Thanks for the chat and feedback, everyone. No male characters.
See, more
Okay.
dudes, please, yes.
No more.
분들이 이제 반대 의견을 주시는데 의외로 남캐 내달라고 하시는 분들도
More no male.
Those were fake messages.
Those are fake messages?
I mean, like, honestly
The more
speaking,
chat you give, guys, those feedbacks are all going in to the BrownDust team.
I mean, my favorite character in BrownDust 2 is actually Fred. And yeah, Fred doesn't even have a 4-star.
I can't remember my last time of actually using a male character in my team ever for the last few months. I mean, Homunculus is okay for the buffs, but I think I
Like,
keep
he's
on
got good
moving away.
stats,
But there are always replacements.
I'm waiting for the day that Fred would come out
Like a full
as,
male team?
as a full male team.
Never
I want the BTS of BrownDust 2.
No collaboration with BTS.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not gonna happen.
That's official.
So, okay, so saying that they will try to have a lot more offline in the future to have not just have influencers but also the game-related people in offline, so you guys get to interact at an offline event.
Okay, so this seems to be the end of the live Q&A, and they're moving on to the last segment of today's broadcast. So, because they really have no idea on how to end the broadcast, so they're going to spin the wheel again.
Oh,
Ta-da!
5 more
it
draw
wasn't, it
tickets.
wasn't a wheel, it was
Thank
another
you.
coupon code.
Number 1, N half. So, more coupon. Thank you. Yay, everyone.
Make
5 more
sure
draw
to
tickets.
remember all the coupon codes, write down them somewhere else.
Yeah, the coupon codes, you actually have to put them in. So it doesn't come into your mailbox. The
You have to,
wheel,
like, write down.
it comes to your mailbox, but the coupon, you have to put it in, okay? So make sure to put it on the notepad and make sure to write it down somewhere and put it in to your account. So let's go around the stage and some final words.
제가 자주
Starting from 현무, the battle team.
하다고 얘기를 많이 드리는데 아무래도 유저분들한테 좀 만족하실 수 있는 것을 전달드리고 싶다 보니까
I really want to deliver some satisfaction coming out from our players. That's my goal, but there are always some lacking parts, and it's not intended, but it just comes out. And I will try my best to say the least amount of sorry in the future.
1.5주년 준비하면서
And also preparing for the 1.5th anniversary
정말
Not just the
많은
people on stage,
고생하셔서
all the staff, the team
곧 선보일 수
tried
있는
so hard.
오게 됐는데요. 잘 즐겨 주셨으면 하고
And the upcoming content will be updated soon. So please enjoy it to the maximum. And thank you so much for having me.
네, 유저분들께 인사드릴 수 있는 기회가 있어서 굉장히 기뻤고요.
I'm so happy that I could get a chance to say hello to the users. The illustration team will keep on working our best to give us the best quality product to you. And thank you for staying up till late in the night.
That's Oven from illustration team. And is
It's
it Jaden?
Jaden.
Is it Jaden time from
개인적인
3D team?
Oh,
Can I say some personal things?
그 며칠 전
Few days
제자리에서
ago.
제가 먹고 모아둔 뿌시락 쿠폰이 사라졌습니다.
And
직원분 중에서 몰래 가져가신 뿌붕이
I lost the coupon. It was on my desk, but someone took it.
So in Korea, we had a collaboration with one of the largest convenience stores, and we had
the
the GS25, the bento coupon.
Yeah, it's a
And
it's a
Jaden
lunchbox
gathered a few coupons to use it on his own, and someone stole it.
Stole it. Catch that thief.
Now that's very personal.
On Jaden?
On
That's a
Jaden?
crime. Call the police. That's all Jaden's gonna say? Okay.
I think so. I think he's got like he's got some stuff inside.
Jaden is such a character, man. Okay, to the sound team. I really had a great time on the stage. Thanks for having me here. And I appreciate the feedback, of course. Appreciating, we will always try to pay back with better sound coming up from BrownDust team. Keep on loving BrownDust too, and thank you everyone. Keep on supporting us. Thank you. Yeah, that's Sangwoo Shin from the sound team. So who's next?
It's Taekyung Kim from the story team. Not only the art in BrownDust 2, but the story team is also studying hard and putting the most to give out the best quality products.
네, 열심히 플레이하는 유저로서
And-
유저분들과 소통할 수 있어서
And also as a player,
앞으로도 유저분들의 게임을
to communicate like this in a live stream,
제공할 수
we will
있게
try to have the best environment so we can have this much feedback going back and forth, and also in-game updates. So please enjoy the future updates. Thank you.
네.
네, 사실 이번 그 1.5주년 업데이트를 준비하기 위해서 굉장히 오랫동안 이제 많은
So for the 1.5
개발자분들께서 그 스토리팀 포함
anniversary update, including the story team and everyone,
포함해서 너무
including
다들
everyone,
열심히 해주시고 굉장히
we
오랫동안
all worked very, very
달려주신
hard
걸로 저는 이제 느꼈거든요.
for this moment,
네, 그렇게
for the next update.
했던 덕분에 이렇게 정말 그 주년 방송 3시간
But from that,
꽉꽉 눌러 담아서 정말
not just from the update, just working on the live stream too, plus 3.5 hours of broadcast. I think that was all worth
되게 유저분들께서 그 업데이트 되면은 굉장히 재밌게
all the time, hard work from the team, and I wish all the players out there will have fun and feel happy after playing the updates. And happy anniversary to everyone playing the game. Thank you so much.
얼굴이 나올 때마다 깜짝깜짝 놀래고
I'm always getting surprised whenever my faces appear on the screen.
봐주신 여러분들 정말 감사드리고요.
Thank you so much for watching myself for such a long time.
추위 조심하시고
It's in the middle of the winter,
이제
so
연말이
take care of yourself.
연말이 지나고 새해가 오잖아요.
Whenever the year passes and the new year comes,
새해에도 또
make
이렇게
sure to
복 많이 받으시고 항상 건강하시고 다음에 또 이런 업데이트나 뭐 행사 같은 게 있으면 또
make sure to have a happy new year.
쭉 이렇게
Yeah, and then with the upcoming updates, and keep on enjoying the game along the time passes into the new year. Thank you so much, everyone.
네. 네.
네. 유저분들께 대한 인사는 사실 굉장히 오늘 여러 차례 해서요. 짧게 하겠습니다.
I've already made so many appreciations
자리를
to
빌어서
the
저희
users,
개발팀 분들한테도 사실은
so
그게 드리고
I'm going to make this
싶었던
short.
정말 60만
I also want to send this message to the developers as well.
준비하면서 어제도 새벽까지 그저께도
Since
새벽까지 계속
having a producer being so ambitious,
빌어서 정말
I want
죄송하고
to
감사하다는 말씀 드리고 싶고요.
give this message that I am so sorry and I am also so thankful
정말
to have you as a team.
사실 지금 좀 떠오르지가 않네요.
I have nothing else to say, but I'm thanking you so much.
죄송하다. 앞으로 빨리 준비하겠다. 뭐 이런 것들이었는데 당연히 해야 될 일이라고 생각을 하고요.
Yeah, PD pushing the limits.
이번에 이제 1.5주년 업데이트
And with the 1.5th anniversary update, I've said it many times, but once you actually play it, we wonder what kind of feelings you will actually get once you get your hands on it. So we have high expectations, but looking like this, talking very seriously, might not transfer all the messages to you, but it comes out from the heart and our mind thinking about BrownDust 2. It comes out fully from the heart. And thank you everyone for watching today's stream.
네. 마지막으로 준이 하나만 확인해봐도 될까요?
네.
경민님 혹시 이거 돌리셨나요?
Can we check?
Can you check if Kyungmin spin
Kyungmin,
the
did
wheel?
you get to spin the wheel today? No.
No.
프로그램 팀에서 선물 하나 더 드려도 될까요?
Oh, so let's have a spin from the program team. Nice catch.
That might be a
Good
great answer
catch,
for this
Jongho.
stream.
That's a really nice catch. How about me? And then you solo cast for like 2 minutes.
Oh.
And I can run and spin the wheel and come back.
Whoa boy, whoa boy.
One more spin. Okay.
조심하시고 이거 생각보다 무겁거든요.
Everyone.
준비 잘해주시고.
You know what to wish for.
마지막까지 외쳐보도록 하겠습니다.
The final spin of the live broadcast.
둘, 셋.
Spin
the wheel.
Oh wait.
시원하게 돌아가네요.
That's one more spin.
과연?
And the slimes? Oh, 1,000?
대신에
currencies?
Oh,
torch rice, cocktails. That's a full set. That's for Merry Christmas. You need some food, you need some fire for the winter, you need some cocktails to be drunk. Oh, yes.
Perfect for the winter, perfect for Christmas.
Okay, one more. One more. Okay. Oh. Did he get
Please,
the
please,
power?
please.
Of the red slimes!
It's okay. We already got a lot.
Okay, we'll be picking up a lot of new characters, a lot of new costumes, so I think we need
a lot of red slimes.
You do need a lot of red slimes to get to that maximum level.
오늘 정말 마무리하도록 하겠습니다.
Not bad, not bad. We got a lot of 5-star. Guaranteed already, that ticket.
물질적인 게 사실 진심 아닙니까?
And I think that's a lot. I honestly think that's a lot more than what
they planned.
Yes, right? A lot more?
Yes.
A lot more, right?
I'm not sure what I'll be paid like.
So from the Korean side, they will be saying goodbye, but for us, can we have the camera come back to us for a second? Okay, this is where we say goodbye. Mia, thank you for coming out in a rush, but without you, this broadcast wouldn't be possible.
Oh,
even.
I
I'm so
enjoyed
thankful.
this broadcast so much.
Do you want to leave any last words before we close?
Well, it was a sudden, but honestly speaking, I wasn't really prepared. But it was a really unique experience, and I found myself that I love standing in front of the camera.
Oh, you do. You certainly do. You're really quite talented, actually.
Thank
at
you.
It, for the being the first time. So personally, I was quite worried for the broadcast today, but it turned out to be a lot longer than expected also. But it was a great one because, guys, you can feel, this is BrownDust 2. The communication, the feedback going back and forth between all of you guys and the developers, they care so much. Not just for a specific section, but everywhere. They take feedback. Of course, there's a list of priority as developers. It's set resources sometimes, but
we could
they
still
try to
see the
push
sincerity.
the limit, right? And the future content, oh my god! I don't think it's the monster drink that I'm having. I think it's actually my heartbeat that's going so fast.
I only
since
had
part
like
1.
3 sips of Red Bull, and my heart is pounding right now.
I am excited for the update coming very soon. And the Korean side closed, so we should close. I want to say a few more things, but thank you everyone for staying tuned for this long of a broadcast. I mean, usually the update broadcast, 3 hours is a very long time just to have all the translations out there, all the updates. But this is how much work they put in for the stream. So imagine how much they actually put in for the content and update in game. So that's all if everything what they have said on stage, it might be not coming in the near future. It might be updated next year, but should be soon. Should be soon. That know that the fact that they're always caring about the future updates and what you guys think it's very important.
I was
and they will
actually-
push that on the top of the list.
I was actually touched by like how they're trying to, answer to us users that we are going to at least make it happen within the year, or at least make it happen in the future. And that's what I felt, the sincerity.
Yes, and sincerity is in your mailbox. So check your mailbox, and you also get free Bunny Morphea +5. You get 6 of her in the next update. So make sure, and also I don't think we mentioned too many times, lots of free pulls, 3 digits worth of free pulls coming right at your account. So make sure to play the game. And until now, G Clef, Mia from Nailways, and we will close here because the staff is going insane right now because I'm not closing. Thank you all for watching. And hopefully, I'm not fired. Hopefully, we'll see you next time.
How about we say booba,
booba,
and the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
booba! Woo! Thank you everyone for watching.
Bye!
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.